Hello and welcome to Easy Allies, home of the dipping sauce debates.
9-hour dipping sauce special today. That's it.
How long it takes to make the sauces.
We are Easy Allies. I am Michael Huber, joined by Isla Hink,
What up?
Robami dipping sauce extraordinaire, Damiani.
Saucy.
Hey, making it all happen in the control room, Don Casanova.
Oh, yeah.
Dippiani is funny.
And maybe a potential Bloodworth reveal later. Who's to say? Who knows?
None of us are exactly clear
It
on
could
that.
happen.
Blood's insane ramblings on the Slack
Yeah.
indicated that he may or may not appear
Yeah.
to talk about something.
Yes. Today we have a very nice, fun show. I'm very pumped. There's a lot of shit to go over,
Hell yeah.
and it's all fun stuff. No, one not so fun, but it doesn't. It's fine.
We're going to keep it light.
There's a lot of fun shit because there's so many games to talk about.
Woo!
We've got game reveals. We've got game impressions. We've got game rumors. We've got all of it.
Hell yeah.
So let's just dive right in to the moment Isla has been waiting for. It is here.
We did it.
Yeah, it is time.
We did it, chat.
Talos Principle 3.
New game
Elohim be praised.
Yes, it has been announced. It has been confirmed.
Yeah.
And I think it's safe to say that this is absolutely one of Isla's favorite series ever.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I love the Talos Principle 1 and 2.
Yes.
And if you got, listen, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yeah.
But this is big time picking up from the secret ultimate ending
endings.
of 2, where if you did all the gold stars, got all the stuff, which of course
love
I
when a
did.
game has that.
It teased the next step
Yeah.
in the Talos Principle journey.
Seriously, one of my favorite things is a game that has just like a 10 out of 10 true ending for like doing
Oh, yeah.
everything in the game.
For sure.
Like Hollow Knight.
Yes.
A great example.
Like Arkham Knight. Much like the jump from the first game to the second, it promises a familiar slate of puzzles wrapped in a very different sort of narrative experience.
Yeah.
And the game, there's not much to go on, but there is a quote of the game, and it says, "Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Birth, life, death. But we are not stories."
Yeah, so PC Gamer also had additional information. They did say that the voice of Elohim will make an appearance in the third one. I have a theory as to how, because in the second one, it's sort of a nod. It's not really like, because in the first one, the voice of Elohim, aka pseudo god, is kind of talking to you throughout the entire game for reasons that become clear as you play.
Yeah.
In the second one,
Reasons unknown.
It starts with Elohim talking to you a little bit for reasons that become clear almost immediately. And in the third one, I have a guess that it would be the voice of a computer, let's say.
Sketch.
No, in a non-sketch way. I think.
Okay.
Perhaps on a spaceship, but who knows?
Directive 8020 shout out.
Yeah. Check out our full playthrough.
So fun.
Yeah, it's really hard to discuss where I think this is going
Definitely.
without spoiling the special ending of 2. But like,
Give a little pitch to just Talos Principle
yeah.
in general to get people hyped
I'll
and
say
why
what
they
they-
should be paying attention
Yeah.
to this announcement.
I'll say what they said in the PC Gamer article, where they were like, each game is about an important moment in humanity's like story, in humanity's evolution or journey, or like,
It's fucking epic.
And I think that that's a cool. God, the setup for this is so neat. And like the way that they're going to be able to make puzzles, like the base premise of what this thing is like explained to be means that the puzzles could be pretty wild. Like
gravity space puzzles, like
time anomalies, gravity anomalies.
Outer
like
Wilds
it could be
cross
nuts.
Talos
Yeah. I
Holy
mean, who
shit.
knows?
Have a baby mode for people who are bad at puzzles.
Maybe. The second one, I'm trying to remember if they had a like. Well, here's the thing. They did say that you don't need to have played the first two, but you will definitely, you definitely will get more out of it if you have. That's like if you, anytime a character pops up from that was in the other movie, you're gonna be like,
Totally.
But
you don't need to see Iron Man when you see Spider-Man, but
it'll
when
help.
he shows up, it'll help.
It'll help.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you don't need to know who Alexandra Drennan is, maybe, but like it'll help. But like the what makes these good is, and Damiani, sort of to your question, is Talos Principle games. They're puzzle games with a capital P, and so like. If you don't like that, what are you playing it for, really?
Yeah.
But the stories are good. But you can, crit path. You don't have to solve every single puzzle to win.
Love that.
Like you can get to the main endings and get like certain stuff. You can get
multiple ways to get through.
You can get an ending without doing every single puzzle. So like if one puzzle's too hard, they all, even the first one, they all have. Generally kind of open field construction where you're in like a zone, and if one puzzle's just blowing your mind, you can go do a different one.
Yeah.
And then like what's really interesting is sometimes you'll think of something in a different puzzle and you'll go back and be like, that helps me with this
fun.
one.
Yeah.
And there's a fun
Such
thing.
good design.
There's a fun thing that I like to do in these where you can jailbreak the puzzles, where like, and sometimes it's encouraged, and like these games have lots of secrets in them just for fun. Like there's in the first one there's like a Serious Sam secret, or I think in all of them there's a Serious Sam secret. There's one secret you can find in the first one where it's like all the developers, like pictures of them.
So fun, like Doom or something.
Yeah, there's one where there's just like a prism of light in a cave and it plays music very similar to Pink Floyd.
Cool.
Like some wacky secrets that you can find, but like and sometimes one of them involved like shooting a laser to the top of a pyramid that you thought was in the skybox, just way outside of any of the puzzles.
You're like, this shouldn't work, but it does.
It just does.
Yeah.
But like one of my favorite things to do is like, especially in 2 when there was a lot more verticality. Was like positioning a receptacle or a laser emitter like near a cliff.
Yeah.
And then stealing a laser from a completely different puzzle in a puzzle below it or across the
so
field from it.
Cool.
You can get real creative. Sometimes that's required. Sometimes it's just for fun. You're breaking a puzzle. But
what puzzle mechanics did 2 add?
Dude, okay.
And what puzzle mechanics would maybe you want to see with 3? I know you alluded to like gravity and stuff.
Well, yeah, and some of the DLC puzzles in 2 had some kind of weirder stuff in them. There's an amazing mechanic in 2 where you can... it's kind of spoilery. There's a really cool mechanic in 2 that sort of like is a infinitely better version of my least favorite mechanic in 1, which was like a time replay mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Which like you had to do the move, right? And like if a later version of yourself needs to jump up on a box and then jump up on a version of yourself holding up a platform to get up onto a thing, you would have to go record yourself doing that and just standing there holding the platform for the amount of time you would think you would need to get up there.
Yeah.
And then you would go back, hit the button again, and it would play your previous form, and then you would go over. And it's like, it's a cool idea.
It is.
But it sucks.
It just takes a
It
while.
sucked in practice.
Yeah.
Even the devs were like, they kind of joked
Little
about it.
janky.
In 2, they were like, all your favorite mechanics come back in 2, and none of your least favorite. And everyone was like, the recorders. Yeah.
Awesome.
And fully there's no recorders in 2. But there's a mechanic that works in a similar way, but just better, and has an incredible, like, crazy ass narrative reveal along with it. Like the mechanic is tied to a narrative thing that literally made me go like, holy fuck. These games are so good, dude.
Yes.
They're like solid ass. Like if you ever liked Portal, these to me are
100%.
These to me are the like successors of Portal, fully.
Yeah.
And like they don't have obviously Portal mechanics. Well, sort of. There's one kind of.
Because Portal is a puzzle game, and it also has like a
story.
cool, sick narrative in the background of it all.
Yeah, it's like the closest analog to Talos Principle is Portal.
Yeah.
This is a little more philosophical, and there's more reading. There's a little. All the reading is optional, but like if you really want to get into the philosophy and like the stuff about that, you can read on computers and stuff. They tone that down a little in 2.
Yeah.
1 is a lot of reading. But there's like a whole like text adventure game you can play
Cool.
in the background, like with, the devil sort of. It's fun.
Hell yeah.
I love Talos Principle. I'm so stoked about this.
Any final hopes and dreams for 3? What do you want? What do you not want?
The classic, the old standby, the Steam page has gone up with, coming soon.
Yeah.
People are, I don't know if they've set a date. I am assuming next year at the earliest.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, there's nothing really.
Nothing really to go on. Yeah. But that said, I knew there would be another one coming with the way that the previous one ended. And
they say it's the last chapter.
Yeah. Well, and there's a very if you've played 2, there's a very anime inspired joke that I make with Jason about what we're gonna go do in this one. And you could probably guess based on anime or JRPGs, like what have we been doing our entire lives? Well, how do they all end? But I'm really excited about it.
The Steam page does say taking you on a cosmic journey across more than a dozen worlds.
Yeah, so
badass.
It's going to be different planets for sure.
Shit.
And what I'm looking forward to,
different planetary rules too.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how crazy that would get with the puzzles.
It's gonna be crazy. And I can't talk about my theories without spoiling 2, but I'm so excited. But
hell yeah.
It's going to be really fun. And also the time scales that the Talos Principle story deals with are so fun.
Yeah.
Similar to Portal, where it's just when you think about it, Portal 2 takes place 50,000 years after Portal 1.
Yeah.
Because the time thing is 99999, it broke.
Yeah.
And similarly, Talos Principle 1 takes place in a certain time period, and 2 takes place a certain time period after that. And so I imagine, given the rules of space-time and physics, this game will probably take place 100 million years after the second one.
So insane.
Well, time dilation. So on Earth, it'll take place hundreds of millions of years later. But it could still be the same characters. I doubt it.
Some interstellar shit.
Because if you're traveling at near light speed, time dilation for you on the ship, you could get to the edge of the universe in 40 years.
Sick.
From your perspective, but a billion years could have gone past.
What's at the edge of the universe?
More universe?
It's infinite.
The second universe.
Yeah. Universe number 2.
Well, other things where it's time, light breaks down, so you would actually start to see the other edge, it wraps, like Pac-Man or something. There's all kinds of crazy theories.
So insane.
I can't see how any of them could. I think it's probably just a big empty thing with planets moving outward in it, but who knows?
So cool.
Anyway.
Brain can't comprehend it.
It's nuts.
Love it. Shout out to a sequel / incredibly meaningful game for your life getting announced.
Hell yes.
Fuck yeah.
Also, they put out the Talos Principle 1 reworked or whatever, reimagined, which has a level designer in it. Yeah. Which is really fun.
Yeah,
I did a torture chamber for
sick.
humor one time.
Each game is about $30 right now on Steam. Maybe a sale will go up at some point. But
these games are worth it, dude. I love them
they're pretty
so
long
much.
Too, yeah.
They are big. Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
And they're just so nice. They're so nice. I hope you can choose your player gender in the third one.
Yeah.
That was literally my only gripe with the second one.
Which robot?
Yeah.
Alrighty, now we got to get some semi-bad news here for a little bit. Get it out of the way. It's, I think, the only bad news of the podcast.
Whoa!
Switch 2 price hike.
No.
Switch 2 price hike. Here we go. Nintendo has confirmed it's raising the price of Nintendo Switch 2 consoles in the United States, Europe, Canada, and Japan from September 1st, 2026.
So we got a little warning.
Got a little bit of warning. It's always nice to get a little bit of warning.
It is nice to have a warning.
The price of the Switch 2 consoles in the US will increase by $50 to $500, so $499.99.
Will the bundle go up to $550 then?
Unsure. It didn't say.
Because that's the price of the Mario Kart bundle already.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, there's a new choose
And
your
then
own.
Oh yeah,
there's
there's
a new
the choose your own. Yeah.
In Europe, Switch 2 hardware will increase by €30 to €500, and in Canada, the console will increase by $50 to $680
Canadian dollars.
$.
So it's really like $200. The Canadians are getting a great deal.
Nice. Is that true?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably about the same.
Okay.
In fact, I would bet it
I
is.
have no idea about exchange rates on May
know on the back-
14th, 2026.
You know, on the
today.
back of books, how it's like American dollars is
Yeah.
$20 and then Canadian dollars is $25.
As a kid, I was always like, whoa!
yeah, as a kid, I was like, "What's going on in Canada?
Yeah.
This is crazy."
Yeah. They say, quote, "We sincerely apologize for the impact these price revisions may have on our customers and other stakeholders."
Apparently, Canadians are already paying more, so it's bad.
And we deeply appreciate your understanding. Like we can't even do anything about it.
Right.
Like, yeah. In Japan, the price revisions will take effect on May 25th,
Whoa,
coming up,
that's less warning.
with all of Nintendo's hardware increasing by around 10,000 yen. The Japan-only region locked Switch 2 will increase to about 60,000 yen. Switch OLED to 48,000 yen, Switch Lite to about 30,000 yen, and the standard Switch to about 44,000 yen.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
OG Switch
Yeah.
getting another price.
I know.
Do you remember when consoles used to get cheaper over time?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Do you have the other part about it? They said that this was like not even the price increase isn't even covering all their like increasing costs.
They're still
Apparently,
taking a loss.
they're hoping that's like software and accessory sales are going to cover the rest because they don't want to keep raising the price.
Yeah.
So
Dude, fucking
what do you-
AI.
Yeah. The most notable reasons are the price of RAM has gone up, which is attributed to AI fucking data centers.
Yeah.
And obviously, U.S. tariffs is another thing going on, just the global economic situation. Damiani, what are your just immediate thoughts, immediate takeaways? Do you see this doing any damage at all to Nintendo? Is this just is what it is? What's going on? Where are you at?
I mean, they've tried to avoid it for as long as possible. I think that's part of this might have been like maybe they priced the Switch a little bit higher, seeing like the direction things were going, but maybe not. But this is definitely like Nintendo definitely did not want to raise the price. They want to be a mass market item. They want as many consumers to have it. They want it to feel like it's almost like an impulse buy, and they're inching further and further away from that territory.
You're so right.
Yeah, they were already on the cusp of it where people were not happy, and they've tried to offset it with software, which are also seeing people being a little like, tepid about some of the higher software prices they're seeing. The accessories are also getting really expensive. And now you're having this. The saving grace, I think, is that they are giving such a long lead time compared to like, I don't remember what Sony did, how long we had before Sony raised
It
the
was
prices
quick.
the last round. If it was like, a few months or if it was only like a few weeks or even shorter than that. But that's helped soften the blow for sure. Mm-hmm. The thing is, if things keep going the way they are, this probably will not be the last one potentially. And I think we start running the risk of, despite their best efforts, like it's going to eventually be like they're going to need to come up with like a cheaper version eventually. If they have to keep raising the price of the base Switch, so Switch 2 Lite, they're going to need a Switch 2 Lite at some point. Otherwise, you're probably going to see things start slowing down. This is why people are putting pressure on them. Shareholders and like fans are saying like, "Where's your big direct? Like you really got to stir off like your killer software now because you're raising the price."
Hit the Mario button, Damian.
You're still selling pretty well, but like if this keeps up, are you going to start slowing down, or are you going to be in trouble? Yeah, like that's all like for analysts and stuff to figure out. That's armchair, economists, trying to predict the future.
I have a question for you, Damiani. Do you think it's better? Because obviously this writing was already on the wall. We were talking about tariffs and the pricing of the Switch 2 originally, and RAM prices have gotten worse since the Switch came out. But like, do you think that is it? I imagine it's less hurtful to do it this way, where they had the higher price than people expected, but raising it again now. Does that do more damage to them this way, or would it have been
you mean
worse?
if maybe it had started at a lower price?
No. I'm saying, would it have been worse for them if they came out at 500 and didn't do a price hike? Or is it better this way to come out at 450 and then do a price hike a year
That would
later?
only, I mean, that's revisionist history. I can't tell how much I would have. It seemed like almost nothing stopped like their initial surge. I don't know about how slow it would have gotten after like the initial few months, but I will say that it feels pretty strongly. I feel pretty strongly that if there are future price increases, then it's a moot point because it's going to go up even higher. Like they would have like had to if that was the reasoning for it to gamble, like, hey, we know we're going to have to increase the price of this sometime. Let's just do it out of the gate and hope we don't get forced to have to push this even higher than what it is. But if they do, it's going to either way at that point, they're kind of like screwed. Like even what they did now, another price increase, but everyone's going to be doing it. It's just going to just wear down everybody, and it's, as I said, it's gonna filter out like a lot of gaming enthusiasts and regular consumers into saying this is no longer like a buy I need to have. I have to save for other things that are more important.
Yeah, I actually have I have a friend, Grumbom, who is married, and he loves Switch 1. It's his favorite console, like his Switch of all time.
Crazy.
And he was like, couldn't afford a Switch 2 at the time. He was waiting for the price to go down if it was ever going to. And just now with this, he's like, dude, I don't know if I can like ever get a Switch 2. Like, what is even going on? Right. So he got priced out directly, Damiani. That is a firsthand person I know. Cannot buy a Switch 2.
I was just talking with the bodega man downstairs about this and about like how he has noticed everyone's buying power getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's just so true because it's like everything is getting more expensive, but people are making the same or less than they've ever made. It's like this cannot hold, dude.
Yeah, you might see some people fall back to like Switch 1 potentially because it's still in that range. There could be some kind of like stigma around it being like ancient hardware, but I feel like
a lot of good games
for those who are like those who are looking to just like buy something for their kids that's like affordable, I don't think they're going to care about that. They're just going to see like, oh, it says Nintendo on it, it says Switch on it, oh, it's within my budget, I can get it, oh, there's some games from like things they care about on there. But the thing is, like, it is losing support. Like some of the games don't run as well on it, or they're kids aren't they're pretty clever about like what they want to play. For example, Fortnite, they're not going to be playing Fortnite on Switch 1 anymore. They're going to be like, oh, I'm playing it on something else, or Switch 2, and they won't get it for that. But there are other games I think that could like still find a place on there and still be successful. But I mean, we just talked about like this is just like the RAM price increase, and obviously they have to like negotiate those prices for their contracts. This is one component. All the components are going up in price, and it's this could just be like the beginning potentially. I mean, I know there were people in like our chat like months ago when we started this train about like things like I joked this might be the last computer I can ever buy, the one I have, and people in chat like, please don't, like, stop joking, that's not serious. And I'm like, might be serious. And like, forget PCs, like we're looking at consoles now, like PlayStation 6. Like the price of that thing, there's no way that thing's gonna be below $1,000.
Yeah.
Even Sony just said recently, like they're having to reevaluate the timetable. They officially said, without like directly saying like current economic headwinds, we gotta figure out what we're doing. Where's the stupid Steam box? And we got the controllers, but like,
well, and that's what I was gonna say, Damiani, is like the Steam Deck now. The cheapest Steam Deck is $550.
Yeah.
And with a Switch 2 within sniping distance of a Steam Deck, right? And if you think about a Steam Deck,
that's crazy.
It comes with, it can run most of the games on Steam. It can run it can emulate every past game ever, whether you're into that or not. But like,
it's a function.
If you boot it into desktop mode, Dolphin and all that stuff is already on there.
Yes,
you can emulate every game in human history on a Steam Deck.
Exactly. A lot of people are getting more savvy and things like that. That was it the Aaron Thor, if that's how you pronounce it, like that like looks like a 3DS handheld, but it can play everything up to like GameCube, PS2 as well.
And there's a market for this too, with the analog retros and all that kind of stuff. Where it's like people are coming out with boxes intentionally for this, and it's like the Steam Deck has this functionality built in. Obviously, they can't sing it from the rooftops because it's, pseudo illegal. But like, and Nintendo cracks down on it, and I'm not condoning, spoofing Switch games or whatever. But like, I think that for consumers who have any amount of technical acumen, like spending $50 more to get a Steam Deck might start looking like the smart play because you can play everything on PC and emulate every game. Like, I have friends who have 3,000 games emulated on their Steam Deck on a SD card.
That's insane.
Like, they've got like all of gaming history,
every game
in the palm of their hand.
It's all here,
and it smells fun. You can smell those vents.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lower threshold of a higher threshold of people that are going to be like priced out just in general, but also like as everything gets more expensive in terms of like your options for being playing video games. The Switch 2 still does look very appealing. Like that's their like only kind of sort of saving grace is to like people still probably in the middle to higher middle income and
Mario
above.
drops.
They're still like, well, Switch 2 for my kid or something. It's still only like it's only like $500, $600.
Yeah.
Look at the PlayStation; it's like $1,000, or the new Xbox like $1,200 or something. Then the next one coming out probably, and like the PC stuff, like the 51 of 5090, that thing's like $4,500 just for the graphics card right now. Like you're getting a Switch 2, son. Like I like they're saving grace is that like everything else is going up, but also at some point it's gonna get too high where it's like a lot of people are just not gonna be able to afford that, even though it's the cheapest option. Like,
well, and certainly you're gonna see fewer households that are multiple Switch households, certainly, but you're gonna see fewer households that have a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a Switch, right? Like people are just gonna choose. Like already we're beyond choosing getting a PlayStation and an Xbox. There's no reason to get an Xbox. But like people are gonna choose between a PlayStation or a Switch 2.
100%. Used to just be like every kid in the house has one.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like there was definitely a Goldilocks period for Switch where it was like every kid in the family has a Switch. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh my God.
No, the background.
It was so perfect.
Ah!
Welcome to the podcast.
For listeners, we're looking at a cat on Damiani's back.
Yeah, what do you think about the price hike?
The cat is looking at the...
You think Switch 2 is too expensive?
How's the feline market responding to the Switch 2 price hikes? Oh, cute.
What are your thoughts on... I forgot the cat game.
Mugenics?
No. The
old
PlayStation
Cat
one.
Quest?
No.
Old PlayStation one?
Yeah. The fucking
Sly
cat...
Cooper?
Stray.
Stray.
Yeah.
Oh. The old PlayStation one.
Yeah.
I went straight to PS1.
Yeah. True. All right, that is Switch 2 price hikes. Bad news out of the way, but that's a developing, ongoing thing. Economic headwinds, as you know.
Economic headwinds.
We have not heard the last of that in regards to pretty much everything. Prices. So
that was some good cat.
That was
content.
very good cat.
Sorry.
No,
the cats demanded food. They were demanding food. I went over to feed them, and as I expected, when I had to bend over to the pantry to get their food, Jesse was like, "Piggyback ride time." So, of course.
The Switch price hike was making them anxious and hungry.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple rapid fires here. We got games. We got game news. First up. God damn, it's been forever. We have been waiting and waiting for Dragon Quest XII. A long time. On his podcast, Koso, Yuji Horii says, quote, "We'll do a live stream on May 27th. I think we'll also be able to announce the next title/work. There are various other things besides the next title too. Please look forward to it. It also should be noted that this is the 40th anniversary year for Dragon Quest. Shout out to one of the most legendary game series of all time. Damiani, takes?
Yeah, shout out. just be careful.
For sure.
Whenever Square Enix says like next entry, next like
it's gonna be like
people
Dragon Quest
assume
Monsters.
It's 12.
Yeah.
It's like it could be Dragon Quest Monsters or something like
Dragon Quest
mobile
32 thirds and a fourth.
It's time.
Redux Part 4.
Technically, Dragon Quest 12 has been announced already.
Yeah, it's time.
We got a logo. That's it. We've seen jack about it though. So, but at the same time, they have like re-unveilings of things have been a thing. Like Final Fantasy Versus 13 becoming 15. Like I think the announcement was phrased like an update to like our next Final Fantasy title, and they're like, huh? And it was like, oh, it's Versus 13, it's back. Oh wait, it's Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, I would honestly expect it to be Dragon Quest 12.
I expect it. Dragon Quest 12: The Flames of Fate was announced in 2021. It is time.
I know.
It is time.
I just
Also,
want everyone to remember what happened with when they got up on stage and they had the music and shit. You thought Final Fantasy 7 remake was happening and shit, and they like announced the freaking like the PS1 version.
We were there
coming
in
to PlayStation 4.
That was at PSX.
the people sprinting in the 4 seconds.
We did. We ran over.
Oh my god, I'll never forget that moment.
Because we were setting up.
I'll never forget.
We were setting up GTTV in the other room, like in the exhibition hall, and we hear the Final Fantasy music, and we all sprint to the curtain to
people
watch.
Were just like flooded.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then it was just a little crappy whatever.
What I'm mainly hoping for, other than Dragon Quest 12, is Dragon Quest 8 remake. Let's go. Announce it, dude.
You've wanted this forever.
Yes. It
so
is
I
time
can finally play it and not give up on it.
We already have had, a lot of these games have been remade and re-released already, including the 3DS port of like 8 and 4, 5, and 6 on DS. And obviously most recently, Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, and 7 have all been remade. They've all come out. So 8, high possibility, high chance.
Which one is next? Story chronologically.
So 11 is technically like it goes like 11, 3, 1, 2, and then I get really like muddy on it, and then it's kind of just like its own.
Oh, so 11's first, so they already didn't start at the start. Okay, okay.
But 11 probably not in need of any kind of remake.
No.
Soon.
Yeah.
But 9 would probably be like another candidate.
That'd be fun.
Because it's locked to 3D or DS, right?
Yeah.
Not 3DS, or DS. Yeah. That one definitely needs to be unlocked at some point.
So stay tuned. May 27th, Dragon Quest news, hopefully. Let's go. All right, next up, Lies of P sequel is now in full development. The most recent earnings call. We fucking love earnings calls. They give away all the information. An earnings call comes up, and they're like, yo, we got this game coming out. We got this game coming out.
The fucking dichotomy of Michael P. Huber.
Yep.
I hate the shareholders.
Huber.
I love earnings calls. I love the sales numbers.
Yep.
Fuck the shareholders.
Just start streaming every
the
day.
earnings
Find
calls.
different companies that do earnings call meetings, and you can call into them. Just live stream a bunch of like your reactions to earnings calls.
So down. The most recent earnings call, NeoWiz confirmed the sequel to Lies of P is in full development, passing its prototype stage. This was first teased in November 2023 when they revealed the concept art for Lies of P1 DLC. They said, here's a little piece of concept art for the DLC. We're also making a sequel to Lies of P. I say it every time this game gets brought up. It is really one of my favorite games ever made. One of the best possible Souls-like games. Like one of the only ones I would really put on like From's absolute level. Lies of P is so good. The first one you can probably get for pretty cheap. Also, listeners, how much?
Listener.
It's like $30 now. $35 pre-owned. I don't know how much digital, but you can look it up. Lies of P, don't skip. Question is, what are they gonna do? Did you finish it, Tony?
You got really far. But I was told
I didn't get very
something
far.
about the ending and what was being teased for the sequel.
I wonder. What are we gonna do? Will Pinocchio return? Will we become someone else? Do you know the ending of this game? Do you have spoilers?
No, I know that the story quote unquote gets good.
Okay, sick. Sick.
I got to the hotel.
You want the
I
sequel.
got to the hotel. and I putzed around. For some reason, like, I want to like it. I know you guys all love it. For some reason, it just, like, hasn't clicked with me. I don't know why, really.
Maybe a revisit.
This is on 3 revisits.
Damn it.
I have tried this game 3 times.
Damn it.
And, like, obviously I could see that it's good.
Yeah. But the next one.
I think
If
like
we-
the puppets thing is just not interesting to me,
Yeah,
really.
I get that. Totally. The puppet lore.
Which I know it gets more developed and crazier later, and like that it gets super crazy. Like James and AJ are always saying like, how genius this game is, and like I don't doubt them.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm probably wrong.
Your opinion cannot be wrong. It's just whatever you're vibing. All right. And then lastly, Sega news. Sega canceled Super Game. Remember this?
Big surprise.
Super Game was also announced in 2021. We don't even know what the hell Super Game was. It was supposed to be some revolutionary quadruple A, change the world game. Who knows?
The first 5A game.
Yeah. But this cancellation has not impacted development of the various reboots Sega has in the works.
Thank goodness.
It still has. You ready for this?
Yep.
Write these down. There's going to be a quiz later. No, I'm just kidding. Virtua Fighter, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Jet Set Radio, and Crazy Taxi are on its list of upcoming full game titles. Other full game titles Sega has confirmed coming are obviously RGG Studios Stranger Than Heaven, Creative Assembly's Total War Medieval 3, Warhammer 40K, and Alien Isolation 2, as well as a Persona 4 revival.
Oh, yeah. That's supposedly coming out in a year.
Yeah. So there we go.
But didn't they also say, like, they're also backing, like, did they say this, or was the analyst whoever was reporting on this initially, I forget which, said that Sega is backing off from live service games? Like,
Pulling out.
Yeah, like, smart move. Like,
pulling back from underperforming free-to-play games.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
not the right thing to chase, Sega.
Totally. All right, and then lastly, you know what we're talking about. The rumors are flying. It's finally time. It's fucking here, everybody. It's fucking here. Hold on to your butts. Monday is coming. GTA 6 pre-order leaks. So Best Buy sent out emails to people to pre-order GTA 6 this Monday, May 18th. This has been confirmed to be real, these emails. Insider Gaming confirmed it. Tom Henderson, it is facts. So, May 18th, the trailer's coming. And it's going to end with pre-order now. The moment has finally come. Get ready. You're going to wake up this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, trailer drop. Boom!
Will PSN go down?
The whole internet will crash.
Where's
all of it?
Why aren't you placing bets on this?
We
have like
we have a bet.
Today's bet.
Today's bet.
I mean,
today's bet is about
real bets. What does the money market say?
I know, seriously. I would put all of my chips into the middle right now. Like, this is it. We've been saying this for years, obviously. We've been here before, I know. But like I was saying earlier, there's an earnings call coming up, a Take-Two earnings call at the end of May.
I love an earnings call.
So before this email went out, there was already a fever pitch for like, okay, we're finally 6 months out from the release date. There's an earnings call here. It's gonna happen. And then now with this email, I think we're finally here. I think we've arrived for the trailer. I hope it's the lady explaining all of the mechanics.
I do appreciate.
I want it so bad.
I do appreciate a good rock star woman tells you about the game trailer.
Please,
those are fun.
Please. It'll probably just be like it'll be like an official gameplay trailer. They're going to show a lot of gameplay. And then in a couple months, they'll have the lady being like, all right, here's everything you can do in GTA 6.
Well, they usually do 2, don't they? They do a gameplay one and a story one.
Yeah.
Which one comes first?
The story. We've already had the story trailer. Now it's time
aren't there two with the lady talking?
I think just
Or
one.
was just the gameplay
think
one,
just
the lady
one, yeah, the
talking?
gameplay.
Okay. So we already had the...
Yeah.
But
We
the
had
story
the teaser,
trailer...
and then we had the story trailer. And
I
then
thought there was a
now.
longer story trailer usually.
Oh, there'll be multiple trailers. There's gonna be
Okay.
at least 2 more trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna-
thought there were 2 long, like, deep dive trailers.
Yeah.
One's gameplay and one is, like, world and story.
I hope so.
Am I
That
crazy,
sounds
Chad?
right.
Is
that sounds right, actually.
Don't
like,
they usually do that?
Yeah, that sounds right. But we will see. Everything's up in the air because Rockstar hasn't released a game for 8 years, technically. All right. Whew, there it is. Rapid fire. We got a lot of good shit on the horizon. A lot to be excited about. Dragon Quest, Liza P, GTA, Sega stuff, Talos Principle. Let's go. Something for everybody.
I just added a game to this podcast
Awesome.
because I didn't realize I could talk about it already.
Hell yeah. All right, we got more to come, but if you've been enjoying the show so far, please take a second to like, subscribe, ring that bell. It helps us all stay connected like we should. And we love you. And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, thank you so much. Thank you. All righty. It's time for my one thing. Who's up? Who's got one thing?
I never know if you're going to do my One Piece first or last.
Let's go right into it, Damiani. You're up. My One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Where we at?
We did it backwards this time.
Yep.
All right.
He used to do it first.
Yeah, we used to always do it first, and he like mixed up one week, and
Yeah.
now we're back to
It's
doing it
second on the
first.
rundown, but he kept doing it first.
Yeah, I got it. So yeah, Zoe, remember, giant walking, an island
Zoe.
that's a giant walking elephant with like a
Zone of the Ender.
ancient civilization on its back of like an animal civilization, and the Straw Hat Pirates are there. And remember, I always said last time, I said a lot of things, but one thing specifically I said is like Sanji, one of the cook, the chef of the Straw Hat Pirates, is no longer with them. He went off apparently with like Big Mom or something like that. I was
Mama.
like, he's not with them. Well, we got the gap filled. We got the blanks filled in now, and bombs are dropping left and right. They do this every like few hundred episodes. Like, all right, time to drop a shit ton of stakes on you. Like world not ending, but like world building stakes. That like these are huge. These are paramount. And Sanji has a family. And they're a very revered family. They're called the Vinsmokes, apparently. And
The
I'm like, what? The Vinsmokes?
The
And
hell?
like, he's in like, it's too complicated to explain. There's a guy who looks like a mob boss who has power.
Sick.
Is it Castle Fruit? I forget which one it is. But like, he's like a toy castle, and like he can bring people inside. He can also make like small figures get bigger and have like a whole army. But like, he brings them inside, and they have a sit down, and he's like telling him like, you're going to come with me. And he shows him a wedding invitation, and he reads the names, and it's like, who's this guy? And it's Sanji, like blah, 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 something, descendant of the Vinsmoke family. It's like, what the hell? And like, they can't kill him. And they reveal like why his like wanted poster, or I guess they are alluding to why his wanted poster of all the Straw Hats says alive only. He's like it's like in mafia terms, it's like he must be like a made man or something. Like you can't touch him.
Sick.
And it's like, what is going on? Like, and then some dude just walks up and whispers something into his ear, and it's like his facial expression is like terrified. It's like, what is going on here? Like, and like his crew, like all the crewmates are like, what's going on, Sanji? Like, who are you and stuff? So like, I'm expecting some like deep dive at some point into like Sanji's past, because before this point, he was like lost at sea with the chef at Baradier who saved his life, and that's why he became like a cook. And so like he was so little, it's like how much more development could his like childhood have? Apparently there's a lot more apparently. And yeah, they're talking about the next episode I think is gonna have some shocking bombshells too, because they're talking about like the poneglyphs again. Apparently there's like a red one. And I'm like, wait, what? What does a red one mean? What? And then like, I don't know. It's like, okay, like alluding to like maybe there's like they're talking about like end game level shit of like One Piece. I'm like, okay, what like the next episode teaser was like, oh, we're about to get some
Assemble.
revelations. I was
Avengers
like,
Assemble.
so I'm nearing the end of Zoe, and we'll transition into Whole Cake Island, which is Big Mom's territory, who's one of the four warlords who are like potentially four of the most powerful people. And like, I still don't know what her deal is. Whether she likes food, I don't know why she's like so strong or anything. Like, they haven't really revealed that yet. Also, there's the other dude, Kaido, who is the boss of Doflamingo, who they defeated earlier in Dressrosa. He's out there. There's this beast dude who's like wants to kill them too. So like, they got like two warlords who want to kill them and like are after them right now. It's like, okay, the other one's Blackbeard, who like also wants to like kill them. And the last one's Shanks, who is like Luffy's big, childhood friend, who you assume would be like on his side, but it's like things are starting to get crazy, man. It's like they're doing it again where it's like things are gonna go so wrong. I'm like, oh no, here we go again. Like when we're building up to Marineford, it's starting to feel like that again. It's like, oh god, like here we go.
Chaos.
Like shit's gonna hit the fan soon. Yep.
I love that, Damiani. You always got to give us an episode number. That's just my personal ask.
700s.
700s, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, getting there. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're trucking.
Getting there.
Just 500 to go.
Yeah. You're more than
Only
halfway.
500.
Yeah.
Only 500 to go. Getting there.
All right, Isla, what do you got?
Widow's Bay, dude. This
Widow's
show.
Bay.
Have I talked about this on here before?
No.
The Apple
Matthew
TV
Reese.
show, Matthew Reese. It's like a fun, creepy island show.
Hell yeah.
Me love. I love those kinds of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cute. It's neat. Finished season 1 of Monarch.
Nice.
Watched the first episode of the new season of The Terror.
Nice.
Which is back with Dan Stevens.
How was the start of it? Oh no!
Didn't love it. But here's the thing. Sophia liked it. Here's the thing. For me, it ticks a box. I'm really sensitive to like injustice in narratives.
Yeah.
When people don't at least try to effectively communicate.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, hey, free reign. If everyone does the things that make sense to do, like try to communicate, try to say this and that, try to actually like comport yourself in a logical way, and it still gets fucked up, then I have a lot more leniency for it.
Yeah.
I also have
But emotions make us unlogical.
True, yes.
Yeah.
And like it's also just like, I think, subject matter that I find kind of difficult because it's like set in a mental institution kind of, and like wrongful.
So it's Legion again.
Kind of wrongful
Yeah, it
incarceration.
seems.
Yeah, it's the parts of Legion that I don't love. But yeah, but who knows? Jury's out. It could be good. Just
First
like
one.
there are some things in the first episode where I was just like,
Yeah.
and some of the writing and stuff like felt a little like
Yeah.
pat, but like, I love Dan Stevens, and
Yeah.
he's back with yet another wild accent.
Hell
He
yeah.
always does a great swing on some kind of voice, But yeah, been watching those TV shows.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Watched the first 5 minutes of Predestination starring Ethan Hawke. haven't finished that yet.
So sick.
Because then
Young would like
people
that.
wanted to play Windrose, which I've been playing. That's fun. Diablo 4 is fun. I got a crazy ass Warlock build now.
Nice.
Dreadclaws.
I
Going
gotta-
Dreadclaws.
I gotta keep playing. I've been playing other shit.
I'm in deep
Are you in
end
the
game.
endgame?
Oh my god.
Nice. Okay.
I'm like Paragon 100 something now.
Jesus.
I'm on Torment 6
My God.
out of 12,
Jesus.
and I'm doing millions of damage per second,
Wow.
trying to get to trillions,
I gotta get back to it. I've been messing with both. That's why I do Warlock and Paladin. I wanted to see them both.
Yeah. My friend Jack's doing Paladin, and it's funny because my build is so damage focused that my survivability is okay, not great, right? I just tweaked some barrier stuff, so I should have more survivability. But like, there was a moment when I was tweaking the build, where if he didn't have his like healing thing,
Paladin buffs are so good for the group.
If he,
I love
are you
support.
okay?
Yeah, I swallowed that wrong. I'm okay.
If he didn't have his AOE buffs, I would just kind of die.
Yeah, it's such good AoE buffs. Holy fuck.
But then
I
when
love
he has it, when I'm inside his like aura, I like can't die.
Yeah, it's the best.
So it's just like, we're a good team.
Yeah.
He can barely do any damage. So it's like, I show up, screen turns into complete purple chaos where you can't. The only times I've died, like if I had a complaint about Warlock, it's that the screen is so insane.
Yeah.
I can't tell what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, no,
Like,
seriously.
If there's an
That's
AoE
why I started
on
a
the
Paladin.
ground-
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Because I was like, shit was flying everywhere, and I was just like, dude, what?
If there's shit on the ground, and I've got all my stuff going,
Yeah.
I just have to kind of guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
The entire screen is just a miasma of purple insanity.
I need to
It's
get back
fun.
to it. I can group up with you.
It's fun,
Sounds
yeah.
so fun.
I'll power level you at this point. Because when you get in with someone who's way above you,
Yeah.
you just level up really fast.
I need to like just get through the story quickly because it's not too long, right? It's like 8
No,
hours,
no,
6
no.
hours.
No, yeah, if that. Like, once you get all the way west, you're done
Yeah.
with the story.
Okay, cool.
Like,
Yeah, I'm in like the middle.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're halfway.
Chill. For me, it's Mortal Kombat 2. I'm not gonna say shit other than I had a fucking amazing time at the cinema. It was so good. Just so good. It was just so fun.
That's good to
That's
hear.
it. It's so fun. I should have brought this up earlier. Let me get it real quick. You know I love to quote my main man, Roger Ebert. Such an inspiration.
Yeah.
This is a review of his for The Mummy. And I just feel like this applies to
98?
99, yeah.
99.
I feel like this just applies to everything. Like if people just go in with the right perspective and expectations, every single movie and every single video game is actually good. Which is what I believe, actually.
All of them?
Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. Yeah. There is hardly a thing I can say in its favor except that I was cheered by nearly every minute of it. I cannot argue for the script, the direction, the acting, or even the mummy, but I can say that I was not bored, and sometimes I was unreasonably pleased.
Hell yeah.
Everything.
And that was the
Everything
goat
right there.
himself?
Yeah, 3 out of 4 stars, Mummy 1.
Hell yeah.
Yep. There it
Dude,
is.
Mummy is a goddamn masterpiece.
It is. It is.
I was thinking about a Resident Evil reaction shots theme.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to do 2 more this month.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a theme called Awakenings,
Awakenings.
where it was like everybody's sexual awakenings.
Yeah. Species. It's time for a species
The
reboot.
Mummy, dude, is like everybody's.
Yeah.
Like, especially bisexual people.
Rachel Weisz in that.
Oh my God, she's just everything.
So awesome. So bummed she wasn't in 3, but she's coming back for 4.
Hell yeah. Is she gonna? That's so funny that his wife is just like, or that character is just played by one different person for
Yeah.
one movie, and then
Maybe they'll retcon it. It'll be in like a different.
that'll be funny.
Time
The
or
Gas
something.
Leak season.
Mortal Kombat 2, though. Don't skip it. In fact, I have one note. This is not a spoiler. I'm going to say this right now. This was a missed opportunity. Ed Boon, you fucked up hard. Okay?
Wow.
I feel like, because I stay till the full credits, no matter what, every time, every movie. I stay till the fucking
Yeah,
lights
yeah.
come on. I watch all the credits.
Gotta.
I feel like when the credits ended in MK2, there absolutely should have been a toasty.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting there waiting
You
for
need
it.
a toasty.
I'm waiting for the toasty. I'm like, here it comes. This is it.
Itchy toasty.
I'm like, they're going to do it right now. And then just nothing. Nothing. I would have done it.
Is there an after credits at all?
I'm not going to say anything else. I just wanted to say that there should have been a toasty.
What about Carl Urban
spoilers on
giving a
MK.
toast? Is he replacing someone?
No, Johnny Cage was not in the first one.
Who? Oh, I'm thinking of Kano in
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. It is time.
Wait, does Don have one?
Fuck. I'm sorry, Don. You're so quiet in there. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, I have exciting news. Bloodworth
my
has
fault.
arrived.
Don, I'll
everyone.
never forget you. I'm sorry.
Bloodworth is in the house.
Do you forgive me, Don?
Yes, I've forgiven you already.
Okay.
My one piece, my one thing.
Your One Piece.
My one. I'm doing One Piece also. I'm catching up to you, Damiani. No, actually, my one thing, Huber, is something I'm anticipating. As you know, my schedule didn't allow me to see Mortal Kombat 2 last weekend, but the stars have aligned. They are aligning. So this Friday, this is my one thing. Not only am I going to get to see Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters, but Tommy's classic chili burgers.
Tommy's
famous,
the original. Remember, there's a lot of imposter Tommies, everybody.
Even that, they even steal the font and everything, so you got to be really careful. But out here in Los Angeles, there's a really good burger place called Tommy's, and they're celebrating their 80th anniversary starting also fortuitously on Friday. You want to talk about fate, Huber?
Dawn,
I'm going to go.
Sounds like the best day ever.
I am so looking forward to this. It's like what my whole life is about at this moment is on Friday, 80-cent chili cheeseburgers. I'm going to pick up a couple of those, bootleg them into the theater, and watch Mortal Kombat 2. It's gonna be a grand time.
Wait, you're going to bootleg your burger in the theater?
Yeah, my chili burger. They're 80 cents.
So I'm chili burger, like the stinkiest.
I'm going to get a few of them.
The odor of a Tommy's burger.
The movie's been out for a week. The movie's been out for a week. There's a casual audience in there now. No one's gonna mind. Trust me.
All right,
it's gonna be fun.
Wait, are we done? What movie are we talking about?
Take it out during a fatality scene.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don's real burger, and somebody thinks it's a 4D effect.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Hey, Friday night movies. There's no rules. That's
No rules.
Yeah, Friday night chaos.
Now there's
Friday
no rules.
morning.
Okay.
It's Friday morning. I'm going because I'm dropping the rascals off at school. I'm going straight to the burger place, and I got to see the movie and get the burgers and do everything before they get off.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a morning thing.
This rules, Don. I cannot wait.
10:30
to hear your
a.m.
thoughts.
chili burgers.
Cannot wait. So fun. So much fun. All right, Blood is here. Blood, you are here just in time to tell us all about one of the biggest video game releases of 2026. And it sounds like it's a good one. Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah.
It is here. You are fucking Daniel Bloodworth. Every time I think of a racing game, I think of you. You're the one who's like you tell us how a racing game is, and that is just like what I'm gonna go with.
Right.
How are we, Blood?
Yeah, we're good.
Yes.
I've got a lot of different thoughts and things to say. I am not that deep into it, but I probably put like 8 or 10 hours in.
Okay, nice chunk.
And there's just a few things that cross my mind with this game. There's a strange thing with the Forza Horizon series at this point.
Yeah.
To where this could legitimately, by the time I get to the end of it, I'm not reviewing it or anything like that, but this could legitimately be the best racing game ever made of its kind, and I would not be excited about it because it is just the Forza Horizon formula is just this known quantity. It's you do the opening thing, it jumps you between this kind of race and that kind of race, and then it's you get the smash things, you got all your DJs. I think there's 1 or 2 new radio stations in there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of new types of events.
So it's
generally the same thing that you got the last 3-4 games. Yeah.
Blood, I brought this up a year or so ago when it came to Yakuza. It's this is one of the better ones, but I'm just a little fatigued. Just kind of that fatigue. You don't have the surprise. It becomes kind of routine.
Yeah, even the surprise moments. It's there's one thing that I saw that oh, okay, I see what's coming up. But even that, it's I've done enough of the showcase events in Horizon games to know that they're very flashy and good in the trailer, but not very fun races.
Oh.
It's okay, this is just scripted for me to win, basically.
Got it.
But again, that doesn't mean that the quality's not there. It's just that
it's not surprising.
The excitement, I don't need to see previews or when they revealed anything like that. But then now I get into it and I'm just I'm just obsessed.
Yeah.
Going around this world, checking stuff out. The seasons are back. That's one thing I am very psyched for.
They went away for a bit?
They had them in 4, but they did not have them in 5 because 5 was Mexico.
Okay.
So it didn't really have a stark seasonal difference. Whereas in 4 in England, whole lakes would freeze over and then you could just go and do donuts on the lake.
That's so cool.
So I haven't got to see that yet. When they actually start transitioning seasons. I've only seen summer so far.
Yeah.
The other thing that was just an initial thing, and this happens anytime there's an open world game in a place that you've been, it is bizarre to first go through Tokyo, and I'm we're where now? Wait, this is the Rainbow Bridge. I've walked across this bridge, man. This is not how this goes. This is not what's on the other side.
Creative liberties to make it more game-like.
But then you have those like moments where like, is that the building I think it is? Like, this looks really familiar, but I can't, because it's so strange and scrambled and differently. Like, I can't like really place it. Stuff like that. But there's a lot outside of the city as well. Like, I was just going up into the mountains and stuff last night, getting to like the highest points I could. And then, these freaking bonus boards do.
Oh my God.
Like, I saw this one up on this.
You're like, I
saw this up on this rock. I'm like, how do I get there? And like, I pull the drone out. I'm looking around like, what is it? It's like, oh, okay, these sand hills over here. That's what you do.
Here it is.
Yeah.
You're getting it right here.
You rewind until you get that perfect angle, that perfect speed.
So satisfying.
They also have, so in addition to bonus sports, they have these regional mascots. So this is like a little edamame mascot. But then there's like a ramen one. There's a onigiri. There's like all kinds of stuff. But look at the rain here, dude.
It looks so fucking
good. It's a nice
good.
rain here in the summer.
This game looks so good.
Takes me a little bit to get the speed up. I gotta smash it. Come on,
obviously,
smash
because
it.
it's in Japan, this is absolutely the most hyped I've been for a Forza game ever. This is my most anticipated Forza of all time, bud.
Yeah. I mean, people have been wanting Japan for a long time. Yeah, for sure. Some other things they brought back. They have. We'll probably see it here in a minute.
You rocking a Sylvia right here, dude?
Yeah. That's Sylvia. I think was my starter car.
Nice.
But like before, like you get so many cars right off the bat, especially if you've played past games because they have the loyalty rewards, and so like you get like. You could get up to like 6 cars from that. Like I got one for every Forza Horizon game and one for the most recent Motorsport.
Yeah.
And then wheel spins and like they give reviewers the Ultimate Edition, right? So then you get another giant pile of cars from that. Yeah. And so it's like I think like the events that you do can sort of like go from that sort of slower car to faster car progression, but you just have access to faster cars really quickly, especially if you discover some, because barn finds are back. And there's another thing that you'll see in the footage later called treasure cars, where they like show you like a photo, and then like you find wherever that is, where that photo is, and line it up, and you'll find the car parked there.
Nice.
Which is still really funny to me. It's like, oh yeah, somebody left a Ford GT parked here. That's just yours now. Just
left
take
the keys
it.
in it.
Right.
What's what are there new activities? What's like a new activity that they have?
So I was just about to talk about this. So this is similar to the ones they did in Mexico, where you get these like little historical tours. And so like you're in this village, and you all just get like a tour, like a line of cars, and the tour guide up in the front will kind of tell you. And it's not like that big of a deal. It's like maybe like 3 or 4 sentences worth of information.
Yeah.
But still you get a nice little ride.
Yeah. And it grounds you in the environment. That's so fun.
Yeah, because it's like you see these houses and stuff, and like you don't have any context, and then like they give you the context of like the historical architecture and like how they want to keep this place looking like it has for however much time it's been there.
Yeah.
But this was also the event where we came up across my famously despised screen space reflections, because you come up. This is the moment here. You come up this lake,
Here he
and
goes.
like, oh, look at the mountains reflected in the water. And I'm like, the reflections look terrible. What are you talking about, man? Like, you're seeing, like, the trees and stuff, like, make all this weird noise that, like, you shouldn't see. And then I get up a little further, and, like, the edges of, like, it's basically, like, erasing the...
Are we on Xbox? Are we on Pro?
This
What
is
are
on
we here?
Xbox Series X.
Okay.
But yeah, you see like at the edge there, like it's basically wiping out the reflection, like a column on the very, very edge of the screen. I don't know, man. Like I've been fighting this fight for like 13 years now since the first Need for Speed on the PS4. Like I hate it.
In the trenches.
And it's like, I know that like if you put in the work, you can minimize the artifacting, right? Like I don't see this crap in Mario Kart World. There's water all over the place, Yeah. So it's just something that like, I don't know what the performance hit must have been or what, but somebody just did not think that was a priority to just see that reflection disappear constantly when I'm driving around.
Well,
This is a nice little spot here.
I love this spot.
And the ramen mascot.
I like your windshield wipers in the scorching hot sun as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I had a control over that. I think it just turns on. But
it looks so pretty.
This actually also popped up because, like, something I may or may not criticize is that, like, sometimes like these things like these will just like pop up on the map if you just like you've driven within like 3 roads of something, you know, and so there's like less of a discovery, which, you know, later in the game when you're trying to 100% probably like eases a lot of hassle. But it's like I found that spot because the mascot marker popped up on my mini map.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And one way is like, okay, let's just like made it maybe a little bit too easy to find a thing. But on the other hand, the mini marker or the mini map led me to that overview.
Yeah, and it's not on your like big overall map. You have to like drive near it and then it'll pop up.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you drive like within a certain range, like those things will pop up.
That's cool.
And this is one of the new missions here.
Because when you have too much on the big map straight away, I feel like it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I like when it's just a few things here and there, and then just as you're driving randomly and exploring, it kind of adds to that
As
discovery.
you progress too, like you get more, the wristbands and stuff, you get more events that pop up.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all, you know, it's not, at first it's like just a big blank map. And then as you go by things and you do events, you get more stuff. But this is one of the things here that's new. You do these delivery missions. You get like this little turquoise delivery truck.
Oh my God.
You got to go pick up the orders and then take them to the customers.
Bro.
So
this sounds so fun.
Yeah. It's like, it's nothing out of the ordinary, but it's fun.
Just a nice change of pace.
Yeah. And I was like RPing a little bit going into cockpit view for these.
Dude, I want this game. I want this game.
Trying to think about what else. Yeah, so Forza Horizon is like one of those things because, you know, like, you know, cockpit view in my technical games and then, you know, third person view for my arcadey games. And so like Horizon is one where I'm like, I'm back and forth. Like if I'm doing a cross country race or I'm exploring, I'm in third person.
Yeah.
But if I get into like something that's more technical, then I go in a cockpit and then it feels like just so much better. Like, you know, just the driving and stuff is just so much more responsive that way.
Yeah.
This is another crazy new thing, Huber. So there is this estate. And I'm curious to see if Don would get into this.
Oh my God, I love this.
But
this is the best.
So you can just like create your own space up here, put ramps and stuff in there, move trees around, decorate. So they've had the house buying for, you know, the past couple of games, and you can still buy other houses. But this up on the map, it almost looks like a volcano on the map.
Cool.
Because there's just like this big ring and like a flat space that's just a open plane for you to experiment in, and so like put in these big ramps, put in a tree, put in an arcade cabinet. You can also customize your garage now too, and decorate that how you want.
Oh, and that's separate from this, or is it's all?
It's the same kind of interface, but it's in the garage instead of outside. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Would you mess with this, Don?
Yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of, I guess, recreation.
Yeah, I was thinking that
stuff. Yeah, just a lot of like little detail parts and stuff like this. It can be pretty fun. This, I imagine, man, this though has got to been tough. You're setting up this awesome little arcade machine in your barn, but you can't.
Can you play this?
You can't get out of your car to play this.
No, it's fully decorative. It probably looks better in the garage, but it was like, I'll put one here.
So
that's cool.
Never.
Right, that's a good spot right there. You picked. Boy.
Never, ever give me an arcade machine that I cannot play ever. Never
so
do
painful.
it. Never ever do it. It's taunting.
Oh, you can see the map here, Huber. So see, there's like a fog of war now, so that you can see exactly like what regions you've kind of uncovered.
Very cool.
Which I like. Wheel spins are back.
This dopamine, dude.
I think that they are not as frequent as the last one. I think the last game, like they were just kind of coming at you like constantly, and they're almost like an annoyance to get things. And you still get a lot here.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not as speedy to get wheel spins, especially the super wheel spins. They feel a little bit more rare. Mm-hmm. But this kind of brings me to like one of my other points. So Forza Horizon is like. And this is one of the reasons I also am like looking forward to Fable, because it's also from Playground Games.
Yeah.
Because I felt for a long time that Forza Horizon is like really like, it's a great racing game, but it's also really, really great open world game.
Yeah.
And like, it's a great game to just, I'm not doing anything. in, like basically. So I played
Kind of
this.
reminds me of Promise Mascot Agency in a way.
Right. Yeah, because like I played for like 4 or 5 hours before I got like the wristband that like you're officially in the event now, and that's when the wheel spins and stuff unlocked. I had a bunch of wheel spins like stacked up because I hadn't unlocked them yet for doing the intro set of races and going to the festival.
You just want to drive around, look around.
Yeah, I just want to drive around. At one point, I saw Snowbike Mike from Kind of Funny. He was out there, and so like I drove around until I found him. So I harassed him a little bit.
That's so fun.
Found each other and just started honking our horns at each other and driving in circles. This is another newish event, Huber. This is a Horizon Rush, and it's like a obstacle course.
Cool.
So like you're just trying to get through under a certain time, but like there's these like kind of blind jumps where they have like this paper so you can't see like through to the other side, and a lot of technical turns and stuff. And so this is one where I'm like, I have to be in like cockpit view because I need like full control to do this. Also, this first run, Don put the whole run in here. This was like one of the last things I recorded. This full run, it was like the 3-star time was like 4 minutes, and I had it like 4 minutes and like 0.3 something seconds. So like immediate run back.
Yes.
Let me look at my notes, see what else.
Similar events too. You were saying, this is like an obstacle course, but I mean they have,
Yeah, they have the cross country races, dirt races, circuits, time attacks. The time attacks are actually kind of interesting because there will just be like little circuits that are on the map, and like you don't really start an event like you do with most of them. You just sort of like if you like drive across the finish line where the time attack is, it just starts, and then you just keep doing as many laps as you want until you're like. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done here. Like, I'm not going to get any better right now. Huber, one of the things that's kind of funny, and I'm sure I'm going to, like, I'll be over this. I mean, and, like, when I'm doing something, I'm over it. But, like, when I'm driving from place to place in this game, because it's Japan, there's just something in my brain is like, I should be more respectful. And so, like, I'm like, rather than just, like, smashing through, like, forests and stuff like that, I'm like, following the road and like trying to stay in my lane and stuff.
That makes sense. I love that. Seriously, they make those immersive worlds.
Yeah. I am kind of over podium animations. Like
just like the cheer, like
just like, oh, okay, you won the race, and now like we're going to do like this cut scene where like the car is on the stage and you're like really bad looking avatar standing next to it.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a few events, but like to do that for like most events, I don't need this.
Do it for like winning a championship or something.
Right. Yeah. There is most of the world, like it looks like you can just go and drive wherever you want. There is a gated off spot, like. I think it's called Legends Island or something like that. But like I saw this island and I drove up to it, and then there's just like a literal gate across it and like a banner that said "Welcome Legends." So I think I have to unlock that island to go see what's over there. There's another little story side quest where you're helping a photographer for a car magazine, like try to get the cover story. And again, that's the sort of thing where it's like. The way that you can like flip between obsessions in this game, because like 1 minute is like, oh, I want to get these bonus boards and like try to figure out how to hit that, and then I've got this checklist of photographs to like, I can take photos of every car in the game, or I can take photos of all the landmarks, and so like you drive up and there's this castle and like, I can get a photo of that.
Yeah.
And like get my car in the right spot, get the angle right, play around with the exposure.
Addicting checklist.
Right. Like the cars, like I'm never going to get all those car photos, right? There's like hundreds and hundreds of cars.
500 something, right? Yeah.
But the landmarks, it's like, okay, that seems doable. That's
those
like
are fun.
50 or 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then, I already mentioned that too about the wheel spins. So yeah, I'm having a good time.
Hell yeah.
I'm having a good time doing nothing.
GameSpot gave it an 8. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10.
IGN gave it a 10. Yeah, I saw that.
10 out of 10. It's crazy. Anything gets a 10, you have my attention.
Right. But like I said, it's that weird thing. It was like, I love playing this game.
Yeah.
I could, potentially say it's, one of the best racing games of all time. But it's also like, not like super
Feels
psyched,
familiar.
super jazzed. Like
Yeah.
I know how this is gonna go.
Yeah. We had a semi-similar thing with Elden Ring. Because it, like Bloodborne, you know, and Sekiro and Dark Souls, we had done it so much. It's obviously Elden Ring was like way more open world. It was a little different. But like even then there was just like, yeah, this is probably the best game they've ever made. But it's just like a little bit of that familiarity, a little bit of that just...
Yeah, I definitely feel like Elden Ring has a lot more surprises to it as well. But
sure.
Yeah.
See what you're saying. Nice, Blood.
But it's definitely like a safe bet. Like if you enjoyed,
Safe bet, for sure.
you know, the last few games, you're gonna enjoy this for sure.
Yeah. Which is it's so interesting just with sequels. Like the need to, especially a big AAA sequel, the need to give people the familiarity, make them comfortable, and then it's like, how much do you shake it up?
Yeah. Well, and then 5 is just sold so much. I don't even know what the number is. It's like tens of millions of people that have played that game. You know, it like was doing crazy numbers on Game Pass when it came out, and then like that just kept steamrolling, and then it came out on PS5.
Yeah.
It was one of the best-selling games of last year on PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, this one's coming to PS5 eventually, but not right at launch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Awesome, Blood. Sick. Well, I have not gone fully into a Forza game since like 4. I played like a little bit of 5. So I'm all in on this one.
Yeah. And
coming
again, the
back.
seasons. That is
Yeah.
something I'm excited to see, like, how these places look, like, when the seasonal changes pop up.
Yeah. What's your number one car in Forza that you want?
Oh, I don't... There's so many cars that you just get that it's like, all right,
You gotta have one
I'll just
favorite.
pick whatever is going to be fast right
What's
here.
the number one you want? Just one of them.
I mean, I'm always... It's funny because it's like, it's not the best driving car, but, like, always, you know, always have that, like, childhood affinity to, like, a Corvette Stingray.
Fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
But, you know, like, I've got a few of those Lancers and stuff now, too, and those
Hell
are great
yeah.
on dirt
Evo.
tracks.
I love the Evo 8 MR. It's one of my favorite cars
Yeah.
ever made. Awesome, Blood. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah. I gotta get back to it.
Cool.
Because I'm going to Japan next week, so
there it
that'll be
is.
even more fun.
See all the landmarks in the game and then see them in real life, boy. Sick. It's time for another 10 out of 10 from IGN.
Industry plant mixtape.
Mixtape. Mixtape. Fucking loved it. Mixtape. It's like a Life is Strange light. You don't really have any dialogue choices or whatever. It's an adventure game set in the 90s, published by Annapurna. Came out on May 7th for Switch, PS5, Windows, and Xbox. And it is the best way to describe it. It's a slice of life. A slice of life story. I don't know why everybody's getting so bent out of shape for a slice of life story. Yeah, so basic premise. Because to talk about this game is a spoiler, but also not really because it's just these people's lives. The first thing I want to bring up is how much I loved the writing of this game and the acting. Absolute 10 out of 10, felt real. Felt absolutely fucking real, like you're hanging out with your childhood friend and your other friend in the, summer vacation is coming up. And just the shit they talk about is so real. They talk about movies. They have like crazy, hardcore, unique opinions that only some humans have. Like I have weird everyone has their own weird, quirky opinions. She's like, yeah, I hate motorcycles. They're like, what? Why? She's like, noise has to be earned. You have to earn the right to be noisy and shit like that. Just like the things they talk about are so awesome. It's all about just sex and drugs and being free and just following your dreams. This game just really hit emotionally. Like, I get criticisms of like, because like I'll never fall into that trap of like, oh, it's just a walking simulator. Like it's getting some like walking simulator criticisms, but like that's so reductive. Video games can be so much more than that. Every single game offers a unique experience and a unique view on life and just a unique spin on combat or game or whatever it is. Every game has something different to offer, and the characters and the story of this game are just really true and really, it's kind of a buzzword, authentic, but it really was. It plays out in like vignettes, like you're just hanging out in each other's rooms on a lazy day after school or whatever. And then you're like, remember that one time? And then you'll like flash back to the one time you guys were like running from the cops or toilet papering somebody's house. And they have like little mini games that are those parts of the game. So like you'll do little like mini games and stuff. Then it'll have like traditional Life is Strange exploration. You're in a room, you can interact with shit, flip it around, look at it, whatever. So the gameplay does have just a lot of like, push forward to go.
Yeah.
You're skateboarding and it's like, you're still on rails on skateboarding, you're dodging cars and some basic gameplay stuff, but it's just really about the experience. And the experience was just so heartfelt and it really made me just feel things. And I think that's so valuable from a video game. I forget what writer just said it. Who was it? A writer was just a filmmaker was like, yeah, I'm actually a lot more interested in video game writing now. I think it's gotten better than movies. And I'm like, that's a really awesome, good take to have. I need to find that. I don't have it right now, but I will.
That's better than movies is crazy, but getting to be on par with actual writing, now that's a thought.
The writing in this game is a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. And that's because it resonated with me and it felt like real memories and real conversations between real people and experiences that I personally have had as well in my life as well. So everyone's going to have their different takes. It's all about just perspective and expectations and what have you. I just really love this game. It's like $20, $18 on sale. You can get through it in like a weekend. It's like 3-4 hours. Definitely on Bloodworth's top games to beat in one night for sure. It'd be a little intense one night. I feel like 2 nights is kind of the sweet spot. And then of course the music. The soundtrack of this game is so good. The presentation.
I saw a post about it.
Oh, just the way
it has no streamer mode because
we don't have a streamer mode, man.
They refuse to budge on that.
I love that because
can't
this game,
fake it.
Yeah, because this game has a vision and it's saying something, and that music says something. Your lead character is like all about playlists, it's all about mixtapes. She always has her headphones on, and she's like, she makes mixtapes and playlists for like the night they're gonna have. The main premise of the game is trying to find booze to bring to a party. Like, we've all been there. It's fucking awesome. This game is sick.
Like Dazed and Confused.
Yes,
sorry.
That's it.
It's just like, it's like a day in a life of like teenagers just like set in the 90s. There's no like villain or anything like that.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those. Okay, yeah.
Literally coming of age.
Someone described it to me as that, and as you're describing him, like I believe it now. It's like, which is there's perfectly fine for a movie to do that. Like, it's like the best type of slice of life films. Where there is no like central antagonist.
Totally.
It was like
the antagonist
fighting a ticking time clock.
Yeah. The antagonist is getting older and like moving on with your life.
Yeah.
The passage of time. Like once you leave high school and all that shit, it's like, okay, time to grow up. Time to like do real shit. I just absolutely adore this game. Definitely one of my favorite games of the year so far. It was just a really nice, cool experience. Emotional.
Yeah. Also, people are saying John Hughes films like
100% John Hughes.
A little bit. I would say like
if you love,
it's
quintessentially American, teenage.
Definitely.
Like Sophia and I played this 400 years ago at an SGF.
Yeah.
And she was just like, this is like not what it's like growing up in Europe, it's very different.
Like I always think of that when like a Red Dead comes out, just like, okay, if you're in another country and you're playing this, like that's a different vibe. Just like me playing Yakuza, it's like, oh, Japan, like different settings. I love that. I love seeing different cultures. I love seeing different lives. And that's all this is. Not even an empathy simulator. It's just like, hey, put yourself in other people's shoes, experience life. That's what I love doing with all video games. Like, you know, it's why I think I resonate with so many different types of stories in games, whatever it may be, like violent, brutal murder to, you know, just slice of life stuff. I like to see people and like experience things in life. Like, yeah. And that's just all this game is. Definitely the target of like some intense online discourse, but what isn't? And I draw the line at like hate versus criticism, you know?
Yeah.
I think there are criticisms for this game, absolutely. Just like the game.
Like, that's not how you wind a cassette tape?
Just with the pencil?
That's one going right. They go the back. They go the wrong way.
Oh, there you go.
Apparently. I've heard people talking about that one.
Caught him.
I played this, like at SGF a few years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it feel like it missed the boat, kind of? It feels like culturally we've moved on past the 80s, but...
It's the 90s.
90s,
and
okay.
absolutely...
We're moving into the 90s then, okay.
It absolutely
Stranger Things killed the 80s, and now we're into the 90s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't miss the boat because life is timeless. And, like, it's just a story of kids. Like, I love that genre. And you get to play baseball, and it's fucking sick. Yeah. Yeah. So you're seem pessimistic about this.
Dude,
What's going on?
I know too much, man. Like, whatever.
You just don't want to play it.
No, I wanted to play it. I think that it's interesting that there was a lot of marketing push behind this game. And
All right.
not other games. I think it's interesting. Based on my own observations.
Got it. So it's a personal issue. We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay. Well, I highly recommend Mixtape if you want to just see a slice of life. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. If you like that kind of vibe, if you like a Life is Strange type, you should definitely hop in. Hopefully one day I can do a spoiler mode with like blood, or I bet Elise has takes on this one too. It's so good. It's just like the editing, the presentation, like, fuck, it's good.
Okay.
Alrighty, next up, change of pace here. Another one that's getting a little weird. Replaced. Finally played Replaced. I finished Mixtape, but I'm only like 4-ish hours into Replaced, full disclosure. And another one I'm fucking loving. This game is sick. It is...
Oh, yeah, this one.
God, it is gorgeous to look at. Look at Dawn Hunt Down vibes, just visually.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like, it is so pretty. The camera's doing sick shit when you're moving through those environments. This is definitely one of those games where you are holding right for a very long time.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, you are holding
worst way to
right.
go in society. Best way to go in a video game.
You are holding right so much in this game, just like, and you kind of have like the slow jog. You know? So like you're holding it for a while.
Well, Thunderful, I forgot it was published by them.
The fucking vibes of Replaced are unmatched. It really is unmatched. The visual presentation and the lore and everything definitely reaches higher than the gameplay.
Okay.
I still enjoy the gameplay because what is the combat like, everybody? Batman Arkham. Yeah. It's basically a 2D Batman Arkham. So you have like your baton, and if you get enough hits in, it'll charge up and you can turn it into a gun and shoot.
Whoa.
You have heavy attack to kind of break enemies' armor. They have the yellow electricity to counterattack and the red to dodge through. So very, very Arkham inspired combat. And it's fun. It's serviceable. It's not bad by any means, the combat at all. If anything, it's just a little a little on the basic side. Sometimes the movement can be a little weird when an enemy is kind of far, they're like kind of outside of your attack range, but then you also move really slow. So there's just a couple quirks here and there. Likewise with traversal, climbing stuff and kind of jumping, just not the tightest, not the smoothest, but serviceable again. And like I said, the story and the presentation and the atmosphere and the vibes and the world building are just 10 out of 10. The gameplay just is more so on like the swimming side of things. Like it's fine. The gameplay is fine.
That reminds me of J.J. McField and the Island of whatever.
Yes.
Like where it's one of The Missing.
Yeah, The Missing, of course.
Where it's like one of my favorite games in history.
Crazy good story.
But it's like the playing of the game is just okay.
Yeah, totally.
Like where it's like a total masterpiece with okay gameplay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that kind of.
Totally.
I haven't played this just from what you're saying and seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if the combat wasn't like Arkham, I might even be a little harsher on it. But it's like if you're gonna do Arkham combat, like you've got me. I'm in for it. There's collectibles you can find. What's really cool is you can go up and down on certain areas. Like you'll be in a big hub area, and it'll be like, do you want to go like up the stairs? So there's like it's like side scrolling, but you can also go like up and down on certain planes at some points. And just kind of the pacing too of like the environmental. Or the environment reveals, kind of like you're in a forest, you're in the slums, you're in the sewers, you're in like crazy Mega City 1 vibes. Like, it's a really cool story. If you've seen the movie Upgrade, it kind of has those vibes a little bit. Obviously,
I wanted to like Upgrade more.
Totally. It was fine.
Yeah. It was fun. But
yeah. But yeah.
Cool camera work in Upgrade.
Really cool. And this game has cool camera work too.
Yeah.
It,
this game is beautiful.
It's so
beautiful. It looks
beautiful.
so cool.
Yeah. So yeah, replaced. The hype and the wait was extremely long. Maybe it got people's expectations gnarly high. Obviously, the Russian invasion of Ukraine impacted this game as well. But to me, the finished product is a fucking awesome experience. If you just like dark, gritty, sci-fi pixel art, like this is a must play if you like that kind of stuff. So I would recommend if you are looking at this game and you think it looks cool, just know some kind of a little bit of the gameplay, just a little rough around the edges, just a little splashy, if you will.
Which is respectable.
Yeah.
Have you played The Drifter?
No, but it looked cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
You got to play
Pixel
The
art.
Drifter.
Yeah.
It's cool.
All right, Isla.
Hey. I realized we can talk about this.
We got another megaton.
We're allowed to do preview impressions.
Holy shit.
Of Mina the Hollower. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have jumped into it yet.
I'm not yet. About to start it.
Okay, yeah. I've played it a decent amount, like, a few hours, let's say.
Yeah.
Early days still. But it is cool. It's hard. I didn't realize I had never played the demo. So I'm brand new to this. I've been babyface waiting
Shovel Knight was hard.
Waiting for the real game, full game to come out, and we got it a little bit ago, and I've been playing it. I was actually just playing it on my Steam Deck while Blood was talking about Forza. While I was listening to the Forza talk also. Forza seems fun. Forza
Looks
is
so
the
fun.
quintessential Game Pass game.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's the kind of game I would never pay for.
The Game Pass game.
It is the
actual
Game Pass game. Yeah.
100%.
Like you don't buy for me.
game
I
of
don't
Game
buy a
Pass.
Forza, but I play a shitload of a Forza.
Yeah.
If I get it for free or it's on Game Pass.
Incredible
Anyway,
value there.
Incredible value.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mina the Hollower, dude, it is wild. So like
God, we've been waiting forever for this.
we've been waiting forever. It feels like it was worth it. This feels like a polished experience. It's also something I really appreciate about it is that it has an absurd amount of customizability with like, not even like accessibility features, but like you can tune how much damage you take. You can tune how fast you move.
Perfect.
You can do all this kind of stuff.
This is crazy. This
You can make the game easier or harder.
I want to interject exactly with Saros. Same thing. You can adjust the game any way you like. You can make it so easy, and I think that is now becoming the standard of being able to just like fine tune your difficulty, because
Going
both
on for a while.
But this doesn't have this, because Saros has the like you have to keep it balanced with positive and negative stuff, right? Or is this one is just like turn them on,
everything anything freely.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can just do
that's
it.
like
It's-
some other games that are doing that. But yes, that's nice.
You
right?
can, to the
Have
extent
that.
you can make
Yeah.
yourself invincible if you want. Like if you
Sick.
just want to
That's
like do the
totally
story,
fine.
explore, like, because this game is hard and like you move at a pretty deliberate pace. The combat is pretty deliberate. You have to learn how to play this game. Like the first boss, I literally had a moment where I was like, how the fuck do I do this?
Yeah.
I was just like, how do you beat this thing? And I finally got it, before adjusting. And I did end up adjusting a couple of little things, and it'll tell you like you won't get not perks, but like feats or whatever, which are just trophies. It's like if this will turn off trophies on your playthrough on this account if you use any of these modifiers. But it's like, yeah, whatever. But anyways, the coolest thing about this, the art style is really neat. It's that like, I don't know, what is this, 8-bit, 16-bit?
Yeah.
Took me a second to get used to, because I told you this already when the first day we got it, or like right after we got it. The very first screen of the game, I was like wandering around for a second. I was like, am I dumb? Like I was like, there were rocks. You start on a boat and like there were rocks, like rubble.
Yeah.
And I was like, where do I go? I was like, what? And I like wandered
love
over,
that.
and I like tried to burrow under the rocks. I tried
love
to
that,
break
like,
the rock
immediately.
I didn't have a weapon. I was like, what is happening? What like
We've all been there.
When I read the entire in-game manual, I was like, what am I fucking
Can
doing
I
wrong?
like double jump? Like,
Yeah,
what?
can I double jump? There was a
I just push
staircase.
it?
There was a staircase right next to me. I just didn't. My brain wasn't adjusted to the graphical style yet.
It
I
looks
just
like a pit or
just didn't-
something.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I just didn't see it. So it was like full operator error. But now that I'm used to it, but like that's what's crazy. My number one takeaway from this game is if you like really intricate, secrety exploration and like holding a lot of things in your mind about like, okay, I got into this side of this screen from over there. I can see that there's a hole over there. So on the screen above me, that must mean that this thing can be broken so I can go down because that lines up over there. Like every screen has like 4 of those. It's crazy. I mean, maybe not 4, but like there's secrets everywhere. And like the main city that you get to is so intricate like that. Like there are so many little
this is Zelda.
backdoor. It's Zelda. It's like Zelda.
Yeah.
It's like action Zelda on crack. It like it's nuts. Dude.
Back of the box,
it's
please.
It's really fun. And like the hollowing, the going underground is really neat. It takes getting used to though, because the timing of it, you jump first. So it's like
the demo.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to avoid an attack, and in my mind, I'm doing it on like dodge timing, right? Where I'm like trying to move out right before it hits me. But you have to remember, it like takes a little getting used to. You go up and then you go down. So it's like you have to dodge way early.
Yeah.
To go underground, and like you can't dodge everything, like at first I was like, why can't I go under that fire? And then I was like, well, the ground would be superheated under the fire, like it would still hurt. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I picked the dual blades, obviously.
Hell yeah.
I'm kind of thinking
As
maybe
you
I
do.
should have picked the whip because it looks like it has a little more
Castlevania
range.
vibes.
But the daggers are cool, and like you can unlock them later. I just can't afford it yet because I keep dying. But
How's the economy?
pretty good. It has the standard Souls-like kind of a vibe where you have your bones, and then if you die, you can get back to your bones. If you don't die again, you'll get them back. You have a
Nice.
spark.
Yeah.
But if you have a sparkless death, that means you lose all the bones. But you can, and you use the bones to buy stuff and level up, just like in Souls stuff. But you can get bone shards or whatever that compress them into a jewel, and then that survives if you die.
Like a rosary or whatever. Yeah.
But the other thing is you seem to be able to upgrade how many sparks you have. So, because there are some doors that I think, I haven't figured this, I think this is what it is. Because when I go up to them with one spark, the little pip is like,
Pip.
but then if there's a second one, it won't open. So I'm like, okay, you need more sparks to like open this specific door.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting idea where it's like, okay, you have to like level up your survivability to get into certain places.
Is this going to be the year with the most 10 out of 10s? Like, is this going to get a 10?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious what people will think of this.
Yeah.
I really think people will be into it. It really is kind of like Shovel Knight meets
Zelda.
Meets Zelda, and there's a little bit of Hollow Knight in there too. Like
Hell
the
yeah.
exploration, the intricate pathing and maps and stuff.
I'm
Like you
so
have to.
pumped.
I don't think there's a map.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you
but
find one, yeah.
do you find one?
No, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like so
maybe.
far, or I
Yeah.
just don't know the button for the map. But like, I'm having to hold this stuff in my mind, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, God, where am I? And there are signs, where it's like east is this, and I'm like, great, sounds cool.
This has taken so long. It's just another in a long list of games where I put it out of my mind until it's imminent. And then all of like the years of hype comes flooding back.
Yeah.
And now it's like, all right, we're here. We're here. Damiani, what's your hype level after
I was
all
ready-
this time?
I was waiting to finish up Vampire Crawlers, which I just finished getting everything in that game.
My God.
So bring on the DLC,
Are
please.
you
You are a
serious?
fucking sicko.
So
dude.
I watched a hint, like a little bit, like
okay.
not a how to do thing, a thing
Don't
about how
get
to
that
play,
judgmental tone.
how to play a little bit better, how to build combos better.
Nice.
Because I misunderstood something about wild cards, and once I watched the video and that clicked, I was plus one of the tarot cards I picked, stacking it with that effect. I was obliterating everything.
Got it.
Like,
So there's a broken
the screen
build.
was starting to look like Vampire Survivors. It was like, it was like, oh God, like was it Christmas light diarrhea, whatever it was. It was like,
Jesus.
yeah.
I'm just picturing that
Anyway,
physically.
like
That sounds
that
terrible.
was like a euphoria moment. I was like, oh my God, this opens up a whole different level. But now I was like, I need DLC. But yeah, now we got Mina, and I did play the demo.
Yeah. What part
I
was the
obviously
demo?
just needed more because the demo was pretty short. But the one thing it did convince me is like people were. I understand the superficial comparisons. If you just look at it in a visual medium, it looks like Link's Awakening, very Link's Awakening inspired.
Yeah.
But playing it does not play at all like
it's-
Link's Awakening whatsoever.
It's more like a top-down Souls. I would
Even
say,
even OG, it's like the physics are completely different, and it's going for a different vibe as well. Like very action Zelda-y is a
Yeah.
good description, but it's more hyper in that direction. Like Zelda's more methodical and slow paced. I feel like this can get not that very quickly. And the boss fights are definitely not Zelda level boss fights.
Dude,
It's like,
they are
the two I did. I was like, the first one I was like, am I supposed to lose this one?
Yeah,
I was like,
dude, I was
insane.
I was stuck on the first fight for a while, and I'm just like, good God.
But then I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess I was like, okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
The demo ended like at a second boss fight in like a courtyard. That one.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
was-
that's where it stopped. Okay.
Yeah, that one wasn't as bad to me.
That one I
because
beat
I
after
had gotten
two
more
tries,
familiar
yeah.
with the digging and dodge and stuff. So like I was heavily like playing it safe and like just kind of like whittling away at them and
That seems to be the like.
The enemies look so cool.
Even with normal enemies, you have to like. You really have to be aware of spacing and like because
Yeah.
you are squishy compared to the enemies. Like, even if an enemy only takes 3 or 4 hits, like they'll take you out in 3.
That's the thing. I was constantly like just traversing and fighting enemies in the
Yeah.
demo. Like shit, I really do not want to take hits right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't like.
So you have to
and I
keep
can-
moving constantly and
yeah.
like burrow and all that.
They teased a few of like the secret things you were talking about. Like there'd be a spot like, oh, can't get there yet. My question is like, I want to know is like, how does it feel like traversing, exploring the world, and like
That's
it
my
sounds like
favorite.
it's pretty big.
This is my favorite part. Yeah, I mean, like, for me in games like this, it's always kind of
Yeah, you don't like the boss fights, right?
not usually. Like, even in Souls, like, I generally prefer like going around and exploring to boss fights. Boss fights, I don't hate them, but they're just the barrier to more exploration. You know, which is fun and fine. What's weird in this is like, unless I'm wrong, you don't seem to get like killing a boss doesn't have a big payday. Which is kind of
I'm
weird.
not sure. Yeah, the demo ended at that thing, so I don't.
The first two didn't seem to drop anything, and I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of a different." And then like maybe the space afterwards will, and maybe that changes later because the first 2 bosses are maybe just a different kind of thing. But like, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, obviously early days, I'm kind of into just the beginning of the game. I've gotten to like, not counting the demo. So it's like the demo area, you get to the big city. I bumbled around the big city for a while.
Love a hub. The hub's cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, and it
shops
has like
and things.
It has different areas. I went into like what do they call it? The burrows or something? It's kind of like the like rough and tumble kind of area.
Yeah.
And I talked to this character, and he was like, "That's a lot of bones you got there," or whatever. It's like, "I like your bones," or whatever. And then like other places in town, he just would run up to me, steal my bones.
Whoa!
And I'd have to like attack him before he left the screen to get my bones.
That's like a Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck, man?
Thief.
Like,
the dudes in the Lost Woods who like will just run at you and knock when they hit you, like items spill out from you and they steal them all.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, and then I've gotten to like 2 or 3 areas after that. I don't really want to say much about it, and I literally am not allowed to talk about like paths or different later areas, but I'm not really to any of that stuff, I don't think anyway. But like, yeah, it's neat. I'm enjoying it. It is harder than I expected, at least for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure that like you guys will be fine.
No,
you guys,
it looks challenging as
no,
hell.
but I mean, you guys are like so good at like Hollow Knight and that stuff. But like, it's fun. It's good, and it feels pretty good. I will say I almost prefer the Xbox Elite D-pad for this versus the Steam controller. Just the cross style, like because the Elite controller has the full like dish kind of like more 8-directional
Makes sense.
D-pad, which is a little better for this game. Yeah. But I mean, whatever. It's playable on everything.
Fucking want it. Yacht Club. They haven't had a game since 2022. That was Shovel Knight Dig.
Yeah.
It's the last one. So
yeah, and isn't there like a lot riding on this one for their company too? Something like that?
Yeah. It's like they were saying something about they like need to get it right.
Kind of ride or die.
Crazy.
I mean, I think
Shovel Knight was released in 2014 originally.
That's nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
It's 12 years ago.
I know.
I think they've got a hit on their hands. This is a cool game.
This is a goatee watch. Time will tell.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's just special. It feels unique. Like obviously it wears its inspirations on its sleeve, but the diving underground mechanic and like the way the intricacy of the level design and the exploration is like it's something special.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah. Well, we'll have
Thank
more.
you, Isla.
We'll have more to talk about it after next week when it comes out, and these guys have a chance to play it.
Definitely am like fast tracking it to the top of the queue.
I'm really curious what you'll think of it.
I have like 7 games right now that I'm like 70% in.
Blood is still breathing down your neck
I
about
know.
Crimson Desert, bro.
So
It's like that train has sailed.
Crimson
dude.
Desert's
That
gone.
train has
When do you have time
sailed,
to
bro.
play Crimson Desert?
Exactly.
Is Blood still here?
Jeez.
That train has sailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy I got to Mixtape.
There'll be
and everybody-
DLC for that game. Like jump back in there at that point.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. That was so much fun. We talked about some awesome games. Forza Mixtape replaced Mina the Hollower. So much fun. I forgot to say, Replaced does have a working arcade cabinet.
Aha!
A little mini game in there. Multiple.
Oh, there
You
you
hear
go.
that, Tonda?
Do not taunt us with arcade cabinets and games.
He's gonna add it.
It's a big no-no for me.
He's
Did
gonna
everyone
add
the,
it to
the blueprints? Is
He's
it out
gonna
yet?
add it. I don't know if it's out yet.
It has to be. That was years
I don't
ago.
know. Chad, is that out yet?
It has to be.
In Blueprints? I haven't jumped back into Blueprints in a minute.
Yeah. Blueprints is the kind of game that like 7 years from now should just get a shadow update.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, wait, why is this patching right now 7 years later?
Yeah.
And you go in.
I
and
mean,
you
for
just
him,
look
it would
up,
probably be 8 because the 8s are a theme in that game. But
sick.
yeah, that would be funny. I mean, I think he said that the game is content complete, besides that thing. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know. People can change their mind.
Sick. All right, it is time for Love and Respect. Love and Respect.
Respect.
Alrighty. From the one, the only, the legend, Alexander Zirianov.
Can you make a Z with your hands?
No.
I'm like A-Z.
A to Z.
A to Z.
A to Z. Hello, allies. You've requested asking you anything, so here's a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite environment to go for a walk in?
Ooh.
Oh,
Forest.
yeah.
forest.
I'm a forest kid. Grew up in the forest. My hometown
Yeah.
is gorgeous. Look up St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin if you never
Legendary.
have. It's
There's a little place there called the Video Vault.
there. Well, not anymore, but there used to be cliffs, rivers, forest, trees as far as the eye can see. There's a
yeah.
dam. That's what I grew up in. So
Yeah.
like LA is tough for me
Yeah.
in that regard.
Dude,
where it's like
Mixtape
there's
has
no trees.
Mixtape has St. Croix, Wisconsin vibes.
It does. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what's funny because after we played it at SGF a couple years ago, Sophia was like, "Is this what your youth was like?" And I was like, "Pretty much, pretty much, like just skating around and fucking, driving over, just dicking around."
I'd say a park.
Yeah,
I love a park.
in a city, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially in a city.
Like,
Just a park.
like a Central Park?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
did
mean,
you-
Central Park is friggin' iconic and
Did you hear
actually
about-
one of my favorite places in the world.
Did you hear about this SoCal? It's like $1 billion park that they're
The
proposing.
Great Park?
That's like huge.
They've been making it forever. It's crazy. It's
Is
supposed
it
to be
still
huge.
happening?
Great.
It's
Is it
called-
real? I
it's
just heard
like
of it for the first time.
semi-real. It's really convoluted. Like,
Okay.
It's semi-real.
It's semi-real.
Like the high-speed rail.
You're right, God.
yeah,
We're
because
gonna be able to get to San Francisco in an hour and a half. It's gonna change your life. It's like, okay, sure, man.
it's like semi near my house. Yeah, it's complicated.
okay.
It was approved in
Fair enough.
2002 for over $1 billion.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just heard about
2002
it.
money.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just heard about it for the first. Yeah,
Yeah.
billion.
'Cause
in
it's
two-
like-
So
it's
$1
like-
trillion
That's
today.
crazy.
Yeah. It's like
That's
around.
got to be at least 2 billion.
Yeah.
In 2002 money, right?
Yeah, I've been there a few times, and there's a lot of concrete. So like they need
That's a
like
good start.
they
So an
need to,
LA,
like-
so like an LA river.
yeah, they need to like make it more green and more park-like.
An LA version of a forest would
Yeah.
just be a big thing of cement, like baking this fucking
Oh,
surroundings.
dear.
Oh, that's why you heard about it because actually they just got announced they're gonna play some World Cup shit there.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay. That is why I
Yeah.
heard about it, I guess.
yeah.
I really keep my finger on the pulse of the World Cup, you know.
Chosen the site to be USA's base camp for the 2026 World Cup.
Okay.
It's gonna be right there.
That's nuts.
Yeah. All you Euro footballers, you're gonna have to come down to Orange County.
Football.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at the World Cup.
Uh-oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
I'm friggin' infuriated
World
with
Cup.
the
What's
World
going
Cup
on?
right now.
World Cup.
Why?
Well, apparently there's this thing, every single year, my most sacred pilgrimage I make up to Central California to the beautiful arcade games
Yeah.
and pinball convention known as California Extreme. By now, Huber,
Yeah.
I would have had my hotel booked. I would have had the car rented. I would have had my tickets purchased. I would have had my t-shirts ordered. Everything. Guess what I have?
Huh.
Zilch. Why? Because the World Cup has tied up the entire municipal
you're gonna pay out.
zone
It's gonna
of
be
Santa Clara,
ridiculous.
California, south of the
Good
Bay.
Yeah.
They've got all
What's
these
happening in New
locations they're
York?
playing at, and I guess it's not determined exactly when they're playing at each location because of how the tournament works or whatever.
Yeah.
And so my beloved California Extreme just hasn't been able to like book the convention center like they usually do or something. So it's a disaster.
Is it what about
Yeah.
is it going to be the same with the Olympics? Is it a similar
The Olympics hasn't caused me any trouble yet.
will it
No,
though?
this
Will
is-
you
this is-
will
no.
you share the
I
same
don't think so. I'm excited for the Olympics.
Well, the Olympics are only in LA.
Yeah, they're
not in
only well, actually no,
NorCal.
because they're also the Olympics are weird. They're in like Los Angeles, but then they have certain events that are like in Tennessee, and like they have a
Wait.
couple other events that are happening in total different parts of the country.
For
yeah,
the Olympics?
yeah. When I went on to buy tickets, I was like, "What the heck?" They had
I mean, qualifiers maybe, but like the actual event, like Olympic Village, it has to all be in LA.
no. They've been doing it.
That
The
seems
last one.
wrong.
Remember they did when they did the other Olympics and people were like surfing over in Bali, but the Olympics were in Italy or something weird. I don't know. That's how they do the Olympics now. So Olympics, I don't have a problem with. World Cup, though.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know if anyone can do anything about that. I know the World Cup is pretty powerful as far as I've.
I'll call.
Oh
it.
yeah,
But-
they've got some money.
An entire region is on lockdown. It's terrible.
Are they shady? Isn't
Who?
FIFA one of those?
Yes.
FIFA is shady. Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
both
they shut down
organizations
California
that run
Extreme.
both those have some.
I mean,
shady
that's
shit.
straw that breaks the
shady shit.
camel's
The
back.
whole
right
World
there.
Cup thing is a disaster in the making.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
A disaster in the making.
They're gonna have empty stadiums. They're gonna have people screaming about like the inflated transportation prices during the
The Olympics are going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's corrupt.
They have water
I'm talking about
taxis,
FIFA.
Damiani. They devised
about
a
the
system
water
of water
taxis.
taxis. It's going to solve everything. There won't be any traffic.
FIFA. Hello to
Wilshire
everyone in New York
train
who
is
can't
done,
take the
I
trains that week because they're going to be $150 a day for instead of their normal like $15 or whatever.
Yeah.
The trains cost $15 a day in LA.
Well, like for the Jersey one, right? They're talking about how like
Jersey?
the round trip or whatever is like $15.
Are you talking about LA or New York?
Talking about New York.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about LA.
From
I was like, Jersey?
to-
There's
no
like,
Jersey in LA.
From Jersey to
I'm
New York
talking
City.
about.
To one of the,
I'm talking about the Wilshire line, Damiani.
That's gonna probably be expensive.
I
too.
think it just finished,
Everything's expensive.
didn't it?
Everything's gonna be expensive.
I don't know what
But
that's
it's
called. Is this interesting?
I'm gonna be nowhere
chat,
near.
for you?
I'm nowhere near the game.
I'm gonna bring it back
the
to
World
circle
Cup
back
here. Thank goodness.
Favorite place to take a
circle
walk.
back to favorite places to take a walk.
The only thing I have to deal with if I'm still here next year is the frickin' PGA Championship is like going to be like 2 miles away from me.
All
Like,
these
oh my-
sporting events are interfering
God
with our
damn it.
lives.
This is why I just never know about sports. Where's your favorite place to walk?
Favorite place to
Don?
walk.
Mine is going to be, you know this about me, you could have guessed this, any location that's foggy, okay?
Yeah.
I
Foggy
felt-
Woods, Foggy Cemetery.
Foggy anything.
Ooh, yeah.
Fog just adds so much mystery. It adds romance. It
Yeah.
adds everything. You
Dude,
breathe it in.
London,
Life-
England, 1884.
Literally the smell of life. You
Resident
breathe
Evil 4
in
Village.
when you're walking through fog, and it's the smell of water. It's
Yeah,
delicious.
inside the studio,
And inside the studio is one of my favorite
walking
foggy
around in the
locations.
stream room,
Inside the World Cup train. just put
hotboxing. There is something special about like anytime there's a fog, I
Yeah.
used to go out and just like kind of stand in it.
Oh, I race into the fog. Some early mornings I wake up and there's fog, and I'm like, I'm going outside. There's fog. But Hubert, you know this. I fell in love with fog, like probably you did in San Francisco, the most beautiful fog in the world. You
Rolling
go there, and
fog.
it's like rolling fog coming
Yup.
through any hour of the
Comes
day.
like over the mountain and like
so
down.
pretty.
Yeah,
But of course, in SF,
Love
it's
it.
so cold. It's like that scene in The Day After Tomorrow where if the fog touches you, you die instantly.
You literally freeze to death, so
Yeah,
you have to like
yeah.
stay above it.
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
outrun
Well,
the
they
fog.
sell those repellent coats. That's why everyone just walks around normally there. This repels the fog.
Yeah, it's covered in fans. It's just a little bubble of.
Thank you, Alexander Zirianov. From Mr. Showtime. Hello, allies. I've been enjoying hearing about Damiani's One Piece journey.
Whoa.
From the very beginning of Romance Dawn and now beyond Dressrosa to the start of Zao. I can't wait until he eventually catches up to the current episodes and can tag along on the newest adventure with those of us who are there. When he does, he will do as we all have and say One Piece is not long enough. So my question to you
I don't know about that.
So my question to you is this. Is there a piece of media, whether that be games, films, TV series, etc., that you love and enjoy, which you would recommend even if it takes a large time commitment in order to catch up to current releases or complete it? So the longest piece of media that you would comfortably recommend, because I don't even like recommending something like Mixtape, which is like 3 hours. Everybody's got enough.
Jeez.
Famously short mixtape.
Everybody's well,
But don't.
because everybody's queue is insane. Like we all are just trying to A, survive, and B, keep up on our current queues without people yelling at us to play something else. Do the best you can, but also we've all got our own queues. But is there something that you would still recommend?
To me it's like, and I have to wonder where it's like Lost, right? I was on boots on the ground day to day on Lost.
Yep.
I do think Lost is probably better if you can binge it. But there's a lot of Lost, and a lot of Lost isn't good. Like there's like
all
at least one season that is
Yeah.
like a little squirrely, right? Because they were
Yeah.
getting like jerked around by ABC. Similarly with the X-Files, where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I love the X-Files. X-Files to me is like the opposite of Fringe, where it's like in the X-Files, the Monster of the Week stuff really stands the test of time. I think
Yeah.
you could put on any Monster of the Week X-Files and pretty much be set.
You're so right. They really hold up.
The overarching story stuff is really good, but you really have to be like in it
Yeah.
for it to work. Whereas like Fringe, it's the ongoing story stuff that I actually prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I would recommend those still.
Yeah.
Even though they're long as hell. Breaking Bad is an easy recommendation.
Easy rec.
Like no hesitation on that.
Easy.
I guess I would say season 2 is really depressing, but you'll get through it.
Yeah. You'll make it.
The Prisoner, 1967.
Prisoner.
Not even that long, but it's hard to get. Kind of hard to get, and really worth watching. And it's from the 60s.
Nice. Damiani, you got any recs?
I mean, no. Maybe when I get to the end, I will like. I mean, so far through One Piece, I would definitely say yes, but
Nice.
I understand why. That's
Yeah.
quite a time commitment.
Yeah.
For time, I would have like echoed like the Final Fantasy 14, but because you have to catch up with all the story stuff in that game.
Yeah.
But it's like really good, but like it's equivalent to. I can't even tell you how long, like many hundreds of hours at this point. I don't know how long it would take you to catch up with the current thing. Like, their saving grace is that it has expanded it.
I beat vanilla.
You can play free. You can play for free. You can if you make a new account, or if you never paid before, you can play for free through Shadowbringers, which is 2 expansions ago. Dawn Trail and Endwalker are after it, and then the new one coming out. So like you can play up that one now for free, and it's like or soon you will be able to. I don't know if it's now or soon, but it's still a lot of frickin'.
What's
It's
the
a
one that
long
starts with an
thing.
H? Which expansion started with an H? That was like
Heaven's Ward. That's the second one.
I got
Yeah.
up to Heaven's Ward
Nice.
Yeah.
back in the day.
Nice.
But like that's something like. That's something where you have people who are actively paying a subscription. They really need to have figured out by now a way for people to jump in more easily to new stuff without having to like just do the skip potion stuff you can pay for. It's like unlike something like One Piece, it's like you're not just going to jump ahead.
Right.
That's weird. Where it's like some people want to jump ahead in 14 because like maybe they don't care about the story. They just want to play the newest stuff, which you can, but you have to pay like $50. You can wait for a sale, but it's like I think it's $25 for each thing you need to jump ahead. And it's like, yeah, they really should just come up with something maybe a little bit better. But other than that, yeah.
Warframe.
Warframe's a good one.
That's like I always have to tell people like the story gets really good when you get to the Nata storyline.
Nata.
And they are streamlining it similar to 14, but it's still like a little bit of a time commitment to get to that part.
Yeah.
In the tens of hours. But super worth it once you're caught up. The story is neat as hell.
Yeah. This was a good answer.
2 100-hour video games that I think are must-plays would be The Witcher 3 and Persona 5.
Oh, God.
I think those are both must-plays. I would recommend them if you have a spare 100 hours, but you probably don't. So, and for maybe like a TV show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. One of the best.
Agents of
S.H.I.E.L.D. Because the Netflix MCU now has just been fully integrated into the MCU. Like Daredevil is just a continuation of the show. And I feel like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to get that treatment sooner rather than later, where it just acknowledges everything that's happened and like characters start coming in and out. But that's a long ass show. It's like 100-something episodes. So there it is. Don, you got anything?
No, I mean, I always recommend to people if they want to know what was so great about early 90s television, I always recommend the early original run of MacGyver.
Whoa.
I think the first 5 seasons are worth checking out. The last 2, if you're not into it, you can kind of skip the last 2. skip the couple TV movies also. And early 90s TV, yeah, pretty great.
MacGyver.
And if you don't like that, you want something shorter, you can always get Acapulco Heat. That's a good one. You ever see Acapulco Heat?
Never. I used to watch MacGyver. I've
legit.
never even heard of that one.
I heard that.
It's got Fabio in it. It's legit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, check it out.
My YouTube?
That's on Pluto or Tubi also. I think that's on Pluto.
My YouTube the other day just recommended a video to me of Columbo, and I've never seen an episode of Columbo in my entire
So
life.
jolly.
I like Peter Falk though, but it was just Columbo's gun case theory, and like the video was just kind of a scene, and it didn't have like a payoff. They were just like, let's go to lunch at the end, and they just left.
Hell
but
yeah.
I was just like, the vibes of this are really nice.
Columbo's cozy as hell.
Like, yeah, I'm kind of like, am I into Columbo all of a sudden? It's probably because I watched the Pushing Up Rose's Murder, She Wrote videos on YouTube all the time. That's probably why it recommended me that video. But anyway, sorry, never mind.
Now I want to watch MacGyver.
Dude,
it's so good.
MacGyver.
It's
How
so
many
good.
eps? 139 plus 2 films. Fuck.
Watch the first 5 seasons. You can skip the last 2.
139 episodes.
And it's got such great villains,
Seems like a
Huber,
walk
that
in the
keep
park.
returning. Murdoch, one of the
MacGyver
great-
villain?
Dude, Murdoch, one of the greatest
Murdoch.
villains. You would love Murdoch.
So
Huber.
epic, dude.
You would love
Murdoch. I'm
Murdoch
looking
so
up Murdoch.
He's the most deranged. Oh, and he always comes back with like the most elaborate. He's like a superhero villain.
Dude, he looks insane.
He's
He has just a
awesome.
rocket
The
launcher.
Murdoch arcs are just continuously great. Oh, man.
Murdoch, dude. Portrayed by Michael Des Barres.
He's like so melodramatic. And, like, oh my god, it's so good.
why is David Dastmalchian also coming up as Murdoch? Oh, there was
MacGyver reboot,
There was a
maybe.
MacGyver reboot?
Yeah, that's a skip. You could skip it.
No, it's like, move on.
I didn't even know about that.
The villain Murdoch is in one episode of Batman the Animated Series. Sick.
That villain?
The voice actor. The actor.
Oh,
The
oh,
actor of
okay,
Murdoch.
okay,
Sorry.
I
I
got
thought
it.
there was
Sorry.
like a crazy like
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
crossover with MacGyver.
Alrighty.
Oh, Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
course.
chat mentioned
Yes.
it, but yeah, Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is crazy though because you have to be like, it's all worth it, but you just gotta know that season 2 gets real weird in the middle.
Real weird.
But it's worth it. The whole ride is worth it.
Yeah. Alrighty, by the way, before we get to this week's bets, Easy Allies patrons are getting 2 bonus love and respect questions, which are about who the strongest person is, fictional character, and another question about us, kind of. So there you go. If you want to get in on that.
Topic.
Yeah, if you want to get in on an extended cut, consider becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/easyallies. You get this podcast 2 days early, ad-free. You get into the Discord. You get to ask us questions for love and respect. So get in there for $5. If you really want to help us out and be a producer, $25 tier, you get your name shout out on this podcast each and every week. Brandon Jones likes to read those aloud, as he does.
That's monthly.
That's monthly, yes. But the platinum producers get a shout out on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's Jabawabs, El Thanis, and Lizard Wizard 64. Shout out!
Shout out.
So come join us on Patreon for those bonus questions. Patreon.com/easyallies. All right, it's time for bets. All righty. We are finally here. For real this time. For real.
Well, you think for real.
For real.
You're
For the
con-
10th
you are
real
convinced
time.
For real.
Yes, I am convinced for the 10th time that we are finally getting another Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. As we said at the top of the episode, emails have gone out from Best Buy to pre-order the game. These emails have been confirmed to be authentic. They are real. That is coming on top of Take-Two's earnings call. We love an earnings call. On top of their earnings call at the end of the month, that'll be the 18th will be 1 day before 6 months from Grand Theft Auto. It all makes sense. Everything makes sense.
Fool me
Yeah.
17 times.
But not the 18th time.
Shame on me.
Yeah. So, my question is, what will be the most expensive version, or how much will the most expensive version of Grand Theft Auto 6 cost that you are available to pre-order. Not some weird sweepstakes for a car, $1 million thing. To be able to just pre-order a version. What will the price of the most expensive one be?
And if this, we discussed this already.
Yes.
If there is no announcement before next week's podcast,
If I get fooled for the 19th time,
right? Yeah. Then zero, the lowest bet would take it.
Zero would
it
take
would
it.
count. It would be zero.
Yes.
If there is no pre-order revealed, it's zero.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be Monday. It can be anytime between now and the next podcast.
Yes. Thank you. Damiani,
I'll go with $170.
$170. All right. Don,
I'm going to go with $279.
$280. Okay.
Oh, God.
Here's my logic before you laugh.
Forget what you wrote and then look at your bet and then go, my God.
Here's my logic. Here's my logic before I show you. This game is heavily... Sony is riding on console sales for this video game heavily. This game is going to be marketed for the PlayStation Pro specifically. There's going to be some Pro shit, PlayStation shit. I'm saying there's a bundle. I'm at $800, $799.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. A bundle. That would count.
Wait,
That
a
feels-
bundle with a
that
special...
feels more like a
What's the
PlayStation.
bundle?
The GTA 6 bundle. Get the game and the console.
That feels more like a PlayStation 5.
There's no
pre-order.
way it's only going to cost $799.
That's a good point, too.
He has the high.
I got $800 riding on this.
That's going to be $1,000.
Got $799. Some like cool
I
controller
think that's a good
faceplate shit.
That's a good bet.
It's going down.
Well, I got the low then with $129.99.
Alrighty. 129. Ooh,
I like that everyone's in, though.
everyone's
Yeah.
in.
But I'm happy that I was worried I wouldn't have the low. I thought Damiani would give us the Price is Right $1.
Oh, we should have blood guess.
Darn it.
I'll
Missed
message him on Slack and we will retroactively put his bet in out of
no,
respect.
because he'll know. He'll undercut me. He had his chance.
It'll be like 80, 70.
Yeah, he'd be $79.99.
I am so excited to actually see just the base price to finally put this to bed. Like, is it going to be 80 or like every cost has gone up now? You asked me this over a year ago and I'm like, there's no way. 70 for the base, more expensive for the other ones. Now just with everything going up and up and up, 80 seems like not even crazy at all.
80 seems like a good deal.
Yeah. So we will see. Hopefully Monday. Oh, and knowing them, you're just gonna fucking wake up and it's gonna be there. They're just gonna like drop it at 6 a.m. Here
It'll
you go.
just be on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up and open Slack and there's just gonna be like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
We will. I will not watch it without consulting everyone and maybe can do a live reaction
Oh,
or
if we're gonna
something.
react?
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
probably should.
Yeah.
We
So,
probably should.
if that hits, avert your eyes. Alrighty, last week's bet. Directive 8020, shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. Check out our
So
full
fun.
playthrough of 8020 from last week. It was so much fun. Dark pictures every time. Every single time I have a blast with these games.
Yeah.
I do feel like... No, I don't want to spoil it. It does happen every single time, though. I was actually checking the tape. This has happened to me like 4 separate times.
Where
early.
we've made this bet? Or
No. My
Oh,
fate.
your characters, yeah.
My fate in these
Yeah,
games is dicey.
I certainly
It's
remember it
happened
happening once.
Oh my god. It's happened this is now the 3rd time.
You actually went back and checked?
Yeah, 3rd time
That's
now.
so funny.
Directive 8020 came out. I asked what the Metacritic score would be. Damiani said 71. Don said 79. I said 81. Isla said 82. I checked this morning and I
just
will
checked, it's the same.
same. The actual retail price of the Metacritic score of Directive 8020 is harsh. 72. Not harsh. We're swimming. We love it.
Yeah, harsh but
It makes
maybe
sense.
a
Harsh but
little
fair.
low.
Harsh but fair,
Maybe
yeah.
77.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
I feel like we got maybe an incomplete ending. or at least
a
one of the bad
medium
endings.
ending. I think we were a medium of the road.
Because Sophia said she watched some of the other endings, and she was like, "We did not get a good ending."
You gotta be perfect to get the best one.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotta live.
But we did. I will say, the thing that Blood was gonna tip us off.
I was so
to
mad
do,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, we did it.
Oh,
It was the curator thing that made the curator start popping up.
cool.
He was just gonna say like, "Find this coin."
Very cool.
And we did.
I'm actually really curious is if you find all of those, if you get a curator or dark picture Easter egg. Do you know?
You get the trailer for the next one.
You do get the trailer.
Yeah. Or like a sneak peek at it. So they made it harder to get what the next one is, but they give you a sneak.
Can we all just spoil it? What is it?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
Chat, do you know what the next Dark Pictures is?
If you unlock the O Deaths, I don't
Yeah.
even know if it's like, I don't think it's like a trailer. I think it's probably, because remember how you used to get the like death foreshadows in the other ones? But one of them is for a different game?
Yes.
I think it's probably like that.
That was so cool.
Yeah, I think it's probably just a little glimpse.
Cool.
But
I hope it's
that's often
Victorian
enough-
London.
That's often enough to be like, it's set in Victorian London or whatever.
I
yeah.
really hope. I really hope. I want fog, Dawn. I want cobblestone streets.
Oh man,
Dude.
Yep.
Imagine
Jack the
clicking
Ripper.
along.
Would be nuts.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Dom, what were you going to say?
That's it. Just clicking along cobblestone streets
yeah.
and some fog.
God dang.
Alrighty, updating the scores. Damiani takes it. You needed it, Damiani. You're back in the game now with 2 points. Straw Hat Pirates, I'm going to update it here.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Hey, we're all even number 268.
22668.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got a 4 in there. We got
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Earnings calls.
earnings call.
Oh God.
You're a very weird guy.
I'm just so ready. I just love it. It's like Don, you really spoke to my heart an hour ago when you were like, I'm going to Tommy's
Yeah.
and I'm going to Mortal Kombat. Just like being fucking excited for something in the coming days or on the horizon is like the best feeling. Just like looking forward to that thing in your life.
Which Tommies are the
So
real
nice.
ones? Is the one on
It's called the
Pico?
original Tommy's.
So is it only that one?
No, they're doing deals for the 80-cent cheeseburgers at all locations.
No, but which locations are real? Because
Oh.
Huber's always
Yeah.
like, some of them are false.
Yeah, there
There's
are
one in
imposters.
Burbank. There's a few in the Valley. I mean, there's a few. There's like probably like 8 or 10 at least, I would think, in all of
Okay.
LA that
well,
are
because there's the
real.
one that burned down on Pico and
8 or 10.
There's an
Sepulveda?
imposter
Pico and
at
Sawtell?
there's an
Pico and
imposter
Sawtell.
that we always used to see going to the old game trailers. It's like at Sawtell and Pico. That
Yeah.
one's an imposter.
That's fake?
yes, and if
Because
you
that
notice,
one burned down and then it came back.
yeah, they're there now. But if you notice, they had to like I don't know. There's
TOMY.
some lawsuit because they had to actually change. Their name is now just not Tommy's Burger. They like had to change the name slightly, and they had to change the font on their sign. So
Is
Tommy's
the-
is taking these out one at a.
Is
They're-
the real one 2 M's
they're
or just
taking out
1
the
M?
imposter. It's 2 M's. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one is TOMY.
But I think
original Tommy's.
It's, yeah, the IE. Some do the IE, some do the Y. The original has the Y. Is that it?
TOMMY. Standard
Yeah.
spelling.
There's 29 of them in California, 3 in Nevada.
Do they have turkey burgers?
Great question.
I don't.
Mama don't eat no
recall.
beef.
I don't recall.
Anyway.
They
Sorry.
also have a chili
They
breakfast
have
burrito.
sued. They have sued to protect
What'd I tell
the
you?
original and
Yes.
world famous parts of their
They're
name.
taking out the imposters
World
one
famous
by
is a
one.
little bit of a swing. I
If
think.
you're running
Anyone
an
who uses-
imposter
Probably-
chili burger stand,
Yeah.
your days are numbered.
Yeah.
Tommy's is hunting you down one at a time.
It's probably in
And I'm
conjunction.
backing
It's
that.
probably like world famous Tommy's, then you
Right.
get sued.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Sick. Alrighty. Promotions. Directive 8020. Check it
Yeah.
out.
We played the entire game
Yep.
of Directive 8020 on a stream with Sophia. It was fun.
Yeah.
9 hours, but about 8.5 hours.
Yeah. A future promotion. The GTA 6 Trailer 3 live reactions. Check that out. Check that out this week.
If it happens. We'll probably just be remote for that.
Yeah. Any other promotions?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, check out if you haven't already seen it, check out our Hunt Down Overtime.
Sick.
Don't Skip is back on the menu. And
Don did a great Don't
We've
Skip.
got a new one for Hunt Down Overtime. An excellent game that's in early access right now.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to have some fun, check it out.
People really liked how you said electricity or electric or something like that.
How'd I say it?
I don't know. They just
Okay.
liked how you said it.
Ah.
Electric.
I'll have to look
is
into
how
that.
I would guess.
I'll have to look into that.
Hell yeah. Also, we had to do Dark Pictures this week, so next week we will be back on the Resident Evil Requiem full playthrough. We did part 1 last week. You can check that out.
Oh. Are we talking about that other thing we're doing, Don? Or not yet?
Not sure. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yet. Not
Better
yet.
be safe.
Better be safe. Make sure we know about what we're talking about.
Damiani, as the winner of the bet, you get to shout out to anything or anyone that's on your mind this week. You get the final word on anything you've disagreed with, want to reiterate, or just popped into your head. And you get to sign off with your trademark sign off.
All right. Well, let's give a shout out to the New York Knicks, since they're seem to always get hate and stuff. They're the subject of a lot of hate, disappointment, some of the toughest fans in the business.
Yeah.
They swept the 76ers to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, awaiting the winner of the Cavs and the Pistons, looking pretty unstoppable. But you still got to go up against probably the Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder. But that could be a one for the history books potentially. So Knicks are looking very strong. So for Knicks fans, shout out.
As my dad likes to say, Damiani, never underestimate the Knicks' ability to piss it away.
Yeah. I gotta say something because the freaking Yankees keep losing. So it's like, freaking Yankees, come on, stop choking. All right. What's the final word?
Are you from New York?
I was born in New York. Yes.
I
Born.
forgot about that.
His born in it.
I'm born in New York.
It's like one of the best line deliveries in the history of movies. You get the final.
For giving us that.
You get the final word, and you get your trademark sign off.
Final word. AI still sucks. Making Nintendo charge more for your Switch 2s and making everything else more expensive. So, still sucks. Goodbye. Hopefully, some point in the near future. Probably not, though, sadly. And until I never came up with a new closing thing, so I'll just have to settle for the old one until maybe I did and I forgot. I don't know. Until next time, may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. By the way, quick correction. I called Big Mom and Kaido warlords. They're 4 emperors of the seas. There's 7 warlords and they're 4 emperors. Emperors are higher. Yeah.